Welcome back to my AFK to Dragon, AFK to as many points as I can on Collect All. I had a little bit of a mishap after a blackout. My mic cut out and the following clips are all going to be a voiceover, so I'm sorry about that, but it might make the video a bit shorter. So while I am starting out with just getting the thieving, thieving gems, since it's super AFK. I do see that I'm pretty close to the next relic, right? 740 points away. 740 points away. That's not bad. So I kind of want to get that. So let me try to see if I can figure out a task. Oh, and I get a new area as well, but let me try to see if I can find a task that will get me close to the next relic. But actually, first of all, let's go ahead and check the butler, because it's been a bit of time, so I want to see what he's up to. I think he was doing some mining and smithing, meaning I get smithing XP and bars. Let's see what you've collected. Oh, I see. I can't set a new thing because he collected like a tiny bit in the interim. All right, well, that's 70. That's 78 smithing, so that's awesome. And take a look at what bars that he got, because I didn't manage to see it in the pop-up. It looks like we have 7,000 steel bars, and myth looks like steel, myth, addy, and rune. Does not seem to be giving me the lower tier bars, which is interesting. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, and a bunch of soft clay as well. I'm not sure what I would use that for, though. Okay, let's get a new job now. I would like you to do planks now. Let's get fletching XP and planks for construction. All right, I thought of a new task to do. This is going to get my agility level up, which is great because it's quite low at the moment. With the 8x multiplier for mini games, it's not so bad to get the pirate hook, and it's a master task. That's 400 points. That'll get me quite close to the relic. And if possible along the way, there's a hard task, I want to say, to get 30 in a row without making any mistakes. So we'll see if we can get both of those possibly in one go. Okay, I didn't manage to get it on the recording, but if you scroll up just a bit, just alching, doing some low alching along the way, got me 52 magic, which was also combat level 50, and that is a demonic pack. So of all places, you probably didn't expect me to get a demonic pack here at the agility arena, but that's what happened. And I am 4 away from the Thorns capstone, so I might even pivot. I'll probably finish doing this first, but I might want to pivot to going after demonic packs specifically, because once I finish up Thorns, even just getting, after this pack, getting one more will be pretty impactful. Sorry, no pun intended. But then the 2 more after that gives me the capstone. That will be quite exceptional for both melee training and just like good combat. So yeah, I might want to go for that, and then obviously demonic packs are worth points as well, so that will help me get to the next relic along the way. So let's go ahead and unlock the demonic pack that we can do. I have to keep opening and closing it as I chase pillars, but that's just how this goes. So it took a while because every time I opened up the screen and I wanted to like kind of examine the different packs, but here we go. And then I would have to close it because there would be a new pillar to tag. But anyway, that is our 6th demonic pack unlocked, and 1 away from much better Thorns and 3 away from the Thorns capstone. So that is going to be pretty big. Once we get the next one, I think is when it starts to matter what kind of gear we have. We want a very defensive gear. Oh wow, I wasn't 100% sure I'd gotten those tickets correctly, so I managed to do it half an hour without a single mistake. Not my first half hour, but I will definitely take that. Actually, it's about my second one, because that's 65 tickets. So that is that's only a hard task, and getting 800 vouchers, which is 100 tickets with plenty of mistakes, is somehow a master task. So don't ask me. It's less than 2 hours of work, and I am happy to do that. So now that we've gotten the 30 agility tickets without a mistake out of the way, that is what, over halfway, 500 out of 800 vouchers, so another 300 to go. I'm not sure if I'll do it right now, but I know I have it in the bag whenever I want it, so that's really nice. As I'm doing the tickets, I have some time to think. Let's take a look at the tasks and start checking out what demonic packs I could realistically get done. So if I filter it just to demonic packs, I could probably do a Huey kill. Not so sure about the Steel Dragon, but I can definitely get an Obsidian Cape. That's just GP, and I've got plenty from... sorry, completely blank there. I have plenty of money from Larcenist, and I can easily get more if I need. So that's 2 right off the bat, and then maybe if we unlock another area, I'll get some more easy demonic packs as well. Because right now, I think I only have 2 in terms of like low-hanging fruit. So let's take a look at, as you can see, I can already unlock a new area now. I don't know if that was from that 30 without mistakes or I had that from before, but either way, let's say if we look at Kandarin, Demonic Gorilla, maybe a little tricky. Mithril Dragon should be doable. And then everything else is kind of locked behind Slayer, between Occult at 93 Slayer and then all the Kraken tasks at 87. So that's definitely not what I would consider low-hanging fruit or like a quick thing we could do. And I'm pretty confident I want Kandarin eventually, because Water Thorns is just the AFK, route to go when it comes to PVM. But Kandarin doesn't necessarily have to be the first region that I unlock. What about Wildy? Chaos Dwarf, that's super easy. Corp, not really. Dragon, 2H, only if I could do Chaos Ellie pretty easily, otherwise not so much. Malediction, everything else is kind of RNG based, between the Void Waker and the Ward. So that's not going to be super quick either, other than that one in terms of the Chaos Dwarf. So I could get 1 or 2 from Kandarin, I could get 1 from Wilderness. I'm talking about like super quick tasks so that we can get to the top of Thorns. What about Asgarnia? I could kill a Troll. Royal Titans, possibly. It's interesting. Maybe we do Asgarnia next. Dragon Defender shouldn't be too hard, although part of me just wants to wait till 99 attack. Yeah, they're all about the same, I would say. 1 or 2 pretty easily. And then the rest will take a bit more time. Okay, we are just about to get 800. I think the next ticket should give us the 800, so I decided in the end to stay here. It was like an extra half an hour, not a big deal. So let's see, it looks like we just need to go south 1 section, and we should get it. Okay, there it is, 800 tickets. Let's head out to the exit and get a very easy master task. And a pirate hook. Okay, Jackie, can I trade with you? Alright, pirate hook, 800 vouchers. Let's do it. I do have also 100 tickets, so that's 400,000 XP. That gets me to level 69 agility. I started this whole thing at like 34, so that's a nice little passive perk of doing this task right now. Besides that, we can equip the pirate hook for 400 points, and now only 200 some odd points till the next relic. Let's take a quick look at the demonic pack, see what looks good. Okay, we can definitely get the Obsidian Cape pretty easily. Doesn't really make sense, but I thought maybe I would try my luck at killing one of them. It's a bit slow, but I think it's a task maybe. No, it wasn't a task. Alright, we got a few levels, it's all good. Let's go sell some runes and we'll buy the Tuckle needed to get the Obby Cape that way. Seems a bit easier to do it like that. So I actually got the scroll wheel to sell, and the thing is actually so fast that it like stores up actions in the buffer. But anyway, we have more than enough to buy the Obby Cape. Let's equip that for a demonic pact. Demonic pact, sorry. And that means we now have some sort of usable thorns. Not the capstone yet, but pretty good. Let's do that. And we got it selected. This means it starts to matter what defenses we wear, because that will add on damage to the base 3 for thorns and also any other recoil that we have. Right now, let's see what gear we've got, like steel. Maybe I can upgrade that to black armor or myth. Let's go see. I want to try out recolor with this. I think maybe we can do it, but I'm not sure. Okay, we do have black armor, some pretty fancy ones with the power ammo and all that. That adds up to like 400 in terms of all the defense bonuses. So that means 4 extra damage because it's 1% of my defense bonuses. So if the base is 3, that should be 7 damage. Not a huge amount, but for like constant thorns, that's pretty good. Okay, let's give Huey a try now. I have Earth Blast. I think this is actually its own task just to cast the spell. Let's see. Wait, no. Okay, yeah. There we go. Earth Blast on the, what is it? The recolor body. And now the question is, can I survive and can I do enough damage to get kill credit? Okay, first try was not a success. You can see there I did not do enough damage to get credit for that one, so I don't get the demonic pact or the task or any loot. But let's try again. Maybe if I lock in, I can get it done. At the risk of diminishing my thorns damage, let's actually take off the armor, because maybe I was splashing because I had such a negative mage level. Let's see if that helps for my accuracy. I'm also getting close to 30 defense, I believe. Let's take off the shield also, yeah. Oh, there's 30 defense, so let's equip the Addy, even if it's not going to be something that's useful to for the kill, because the negative mage, but it is a task, so that's nice. And didn't get kill credit there either, but let's try again without the armor for a full kill. That might be what I need. Okay, this does look like it's better so far, because every time I get that defense bonus, sorry, the defense XP, you can see that I'm actually hitting. Oh, and that's 1250 total level. That's a task. Okay, he's almost down. I've definitely got some hits in, so I think this might be good. Yes, it is, and that's another demonic pact. Don't worry, the Dragon Hunter wand is not mine. I got a few rune dart tips. Nothing to write home about, but that is okay. Oh, that's also complete 3 speed tasks. Very nice. So let's go ahead and pick up this, cash in the demonic pact. Oh, and I also got another CA. You're a wizard. Cool. Oh, a lot just happened there. I can also pick out my tier 6 relic. There was a bunch of stuff with the different CAs and the demonic pact, so there's a lot going on right now. I can pick out a new area and a new relic, but let's do the demonic pact first of all. This one is not super exciting. It's like +1 melee damage, but the next one is the Thorns capstone, so we are getting close. Just one more pact for max thorns. And then in terms of the relic, let's open that up as well. Okay, this is a no-brainer. We're going Culling Spree. I don't need endless food or endless different spells and prayers. Culling Spree makes Slayer incredibly better, and also good source of elite clues. And as for our area, let's pick Asgarnia. Let's go there. I haven't been there yet. Didn't go there on the main. Let's just pick it out. Awesome. And that should give us lots more easy tasks, but also pretty easy demonic pacts. Oh, we got a bunch of free tasks. Something with Thurgo and a couple of quests. Oh no, it's just a medium task and an easy task, but that's fine. I will take it. Okay, so we can kill a troll for sure. In terms of the other packs, I'm not sure yet. But let's go ahead and find a troll to kill and see what teleports we have in Asgarnia. We've got Serb, Giant Mole, Royal Titan's Whisper. Not super useful, but it's alright. Alright, let's go ahead and kill this troll. Fire. I think they have a fire weakness, so I'm doing Fire Blast, and I thought maybe I could save spot it here, but just praying melee. And that was so fast. Okay, that's another Demonic Pact. And that's Thorn's Capstone unlocked. Yes, don't ask me again. Let's just do it. Very nice. Okay, so now we should be... it's not like we could just... We don't have an insane healing ability, but we do have basically, like, we're able to hurt almost everything, so that will help us quite a bit. Okay, let's see, now that we have full thorns, what's our best defense bonus? We've put on full Addy, and then should probably get an Addy shield, but for now we have one of these black shields from Clue Scrolls. We're looking at like 405, nearly 600, which would mean an extra, what, 6? So on top of the 3, we're doing 9, and then half that's probably like 9s and 4s. That's an extra 13 damage to just everything. That's really, really big. Let's head over to Sand Crabs next to the Colossal Worm Remains, or the Colossal Worm Agility Course. It is my Slayer task, and I want to see how Thorns does here in terms of like the XP I get. Seems like a kind of a win-win. My melee stats are pretty low. As you can see here, I'm getting a ton of attack XP really, really fast, and I'm only level 36, so hopefully this will, you know, skyrocket my levels. So I got up to 70 attack, 60 strength, 50, I don't think I trained defense here at all, but that's 52 Slayer, and I also got combat level 75 and complete 1 Slayer task, so I think it's time to move on from here. We've got our melee stats, you know, up to the medium, kind of mid game, I would say. And we're getting close to unlocking the next area, not really the next relic, but I think we should try to do some easy tasks and don't just go for demonic packs now that we don't kind of got the low-hanging fruit knocked out in terms of demonic packs, and we also have thorns fully unlocked. So I think let's go back and do some regular tasks to unlock the next area. So let's filter by all tasks, and let's just look at Asgarnia, because I'm sure there's a lot of easy ones that I haven't done yet, because I was only focused on demonic packs when I unlocked it. Not yet sure what I want to do, but while I figure it out, there's just looking for like an AFK task. There's a couple tasks around chopping magic logs in Varlamore, burning magic logs, so hopefully I can knock those out while I'm figuring out a plan of action. I'll just kind of list in Notepad like the next few tasks I want to get done, organize them by area, so I'm not going completely, you know, in a ridiculous order. This way I can kind of organize my thoughts a little bit. So I didn't manage to catch any of the clips because I was very AFK, but I got all 3 tasks done, as you can see here. Chop them, burn them, chop them in Varlamore. I've got more AFK to do, so let's mine. And I accidentally got the equip a rune weapon through the rune pick. And by mine, I meant Motherlode mine. That is the AFK I want to do right now. Eventually, you know, with Endless Harvest, it's going to make sense to mine gems, but I don't have a Charge Glory yet. In any case, after AFKing quite a bit, I'm about halfway to the full Prospector. That is 80 mining, 5 away from Runite ore. Ooh, that is a random that I should do. I have not gotten a Quizmaster yet, to my knowledge. That will be a medium task. Let's grab the mystery box, open that up, and it's only an onion, but that is the task. Open the mystery box and I'll eat the onion. It is always sad to see a grown man cry. Okay, and we are at 179. There it is, 182 golden nuggets. We only need 180 for the full set, so we should be able to go ahead and do that right now. Make sure to set this to 1 so we don't accidentally buy multiples. And turn the music back on because I accidentally turned that off before. Okay, let's go, Percy. Please give me a hat, a top, bottom, and boots. Four new collection logs. Equip all of that, and that is a hard task to equip the full prospector outfit. There's another task for golden prospector, but I'm not quite sure how long it'll take because that's 12,000 stardust. So we'll see. I still need AFK, so maybe I'll give it a try. I'll check out where there's some stars near me. I decided to AFK some maples because I didn't have anything better to do, some woodcutting and fire making, and you can see I just completed a new event, the ritual forestry event, but in addition I off screen got a fox whistle, so that's fun. If I can manage to get a beaver on this account, I believe the like not only do pets carry over to future leagues, but the any sort of like recolors or metamorphosis options that you get to the pets also carry over. Although it looks like it's already halfway there. That's not too bad. Yeah, 43%. Almost halfway. I'll wait here because there's a task to mine a tier 8 star. Plus, I want to get at least some stardust. If we look here at the tasks. Yes, the shooting star, size 8 shooting star, and then I think there's a task maybe to mine. Yeah, mine a shooting. Oh yeah, fine. Purchase a celestial ring. So that's 3,000. No, it's 2,000 dust. And then gold prospector is 12,000 if I end up going really far. So we'll see. Maybe there's a. I'll just chop the oak tree or something while I'm waiting. Who knows? We might get a forestry event right here while I'm waiting for the star to go down to tier 8. This should be a double task right here as soon as we mine it. Sure the sound's on. Yeah, there we go. Mine a shooting star and a size 8 shooting star at the same time, and that is, oh, I'm banking double dust. I guess that's cool. Instead of getting 8 at a time, I'm getting 16 at a time. Or no, wait, maybe it's, I want to say you get 1 at a time, and because of endless harvest I'm getting 2 at a time, and because it's considered a mini game I'm getting 8 at 1,000 divide by 1,500. We want about 9. So when I finish this shooting star, it should be maybe about 12,000, somewhere between 10 and 12,000. I would say 10 and 13. Don't think I've had a pillory guard yet. Just finished the star. I finished mining it. I don't think it went all the way down to tier 1 or whatever, so maybe I misunderstood how stars work. Oh, it's a new music track, so I think this means it's guaranteed to be a first time of doing this random event. The pillory guard where you get locked up and you gotta unlock the keys or whatever. So that will be a medium task, I think. Is it not? How's that possible? That's very strange. If I've already done it, why didn't I unlock? Oh, because he puts you in a different city each time. So I've done it before, but it put me in a different city. That's funny. So we want to say, right, I know that because I know chunk accounts are not able to do that event, I think, because it unlocks the music track. So it feels like they actually went to a different place. If I search event, the ones I'm still looking for are Evil Bob. I don't know which Evil Bob that is. I think I've done the balloon popper, so that's probably the fishing one. Flowering, oh no, so this is some forestry stuff. And then Posty Pete, that's the one with Molly, and Surprise Exam. So I've got only 3 random events left. The fishing one, the Surprise Exam, Book of Knowledge one, and the Molly one. And then I only have 2 more forestry events, the Flowering Bush and Pheasant. Interesting. Pheasant's the one with the eggs, right? I search forestry. Plus, oh, and an Entling as well, and a leprechaun to give him something in the bank, and then the stuff I have to buy. Okay, so plenty of forestry left to do. Let's find another starter mine. Okay, time for the daily hit of dopamine. Let's grab out the Butler's Bell, and I think I might want to try out some Mahogany Homes. So if I check, he's currently producing 5 planks per minute, and I think he's been doing that for about 2 days, so this is going to be interesting. Let's collect. Holy. Yeah, and that was tons of fletching, so let's do something new now. I could do cooking. Probably the best bet is herblore. I mean, if we're producing stuff, smithing, I'm already 79. Herblore 81, fletching 85, crafting 83. So like, possibly I should do cooking, but that's such a quick skill. I think let's do herblore. I'm not sure what the story is. Did I collect herbs from him? Yeah, I did. So I've got plenty of herbs. I don't need more of those. Let's do, yeah, let's do unfinished potions. And if I check, he's doing 5 planks a minute. Yeah, he's still doing that. So let's see if I can get him to do something new or if he's already done stuff. Yeah, I have to collect because it must have been like 1 minute went by. I think it goes by the minutes. So there are a few more planks and new job. Let's go to herblore, process them. Okay. So that is all set. And in terms of, oh, because I've done the smithing already, I already have 7,000 steel bars, so I do not have to worry about that. And I don't have to worry about the planks either. Where are the planks though? Here they are. 8,000 teak planks. Man, Butler's Bell is amazing. I should not have taken conniving clues on my first account. Yeah, I have to do a bit of bank organization, and I'm gonna start some Mahogany Homes. It's not exactly AFK, but it's a little AFK. I just realized that without Kandarin, I don't have RD. Without Karend, I don't have Osidius, and without nobody has Mistlin, so Varrock's off limits as well. That means all the tasks are going to be here, right here. So I'm just gonna be running back and forth. Shame I don't have the searing boots or whatever it's called for agility XP. But that's fine. That looks really chill. I mean, no, the houses are here. It's like this house, and maybe this one in the corner. It's a bit of a run, but it's not terrible. And with the 8x multiplier, I shouldn't need too many. I mean, let's take a look at the rewards. I'll be right back to the bank on the way back, so I don't have to worry about that. I think I want to get the plank sack first, probably. And then Amy's Saw, although maybe it's opposite. If we look at rewards, I have tasks for getting everything except for the supply crate and Osidius blueprints. So 500 for the saw, 350 for the plank sack, and then a total of looks like 2,000 for the outfit. So that's 2,850 points. If I pull up the calculator, divide that by 8, 356, let's say 357 points. Now, if I do a quick look at Mahogany Homes, let's say I'm doing most of them at Mahogany level, because I'll quickly get 70. I think that's reasonable. Rewards here. So you get 4 points for every adept and 5 for every expert. So let's assume I'm doing mostly experts. Divide that by 5, 72 contracts. So I'll do a few, maybe 10 of the lower tier and then like 60 higher tier. That's not so bad. Figure a few minutes for each. Bang that out in maybe 2 hours. I don't know. I might be underselling it, but we'll see. That task or contract or whatever you call it should, contract should give me enough points to buy the first reward. And that is going to be,
completed.
As the engineer said, a collection log, but also probably the most useful one. I mean, Amy's Saw gives me 1 extra inventory spot, and then the Carpenter outfit gives me marginally more XP, but the plank sack gives me almost like a double inventory. So I think we can afford to have like 4 steel bars now, maybe something like that. Wait. I also need a task. Hold up. Oh, and that was a medium task. Obtain the plank sack. So give me another contract with Larry, and we are at 68 construction, so pretty close to switching to mahogany for better XP and better points per hour. Because I still need 2,500 more points. That was only 350 for the plank sack. So this is not a super fast project, I guess. I don't know what you call it. Task. Wait. I didn't fill up the sack. Hold on. I think it can have up to 28, 20, 27, 28 planks, something like that. Yeah. And then I think it automatically takes out of the plank sack while I'm doing it. I wonder if there's a way to have an overlay so I see how much is in there. That would be nice. Lo and behold, there is a what's it called? Plugin called Plank Sack, and it gives me this little 28 here, so I see exactly how much there is. I don't have to worry about it. It seems to take first from the inventory. I'm just hoping I don't have to like empty it to use it. I'm pretty sure I don't, but I guess we'll see. Probably not this contract. Next contract, when I run out of the planks in the inventory, I will see if it's taken directly from the plank sack. Confirmed, it does take it directly out of the plank sack, so you don't have to worry about that. See, 23, 22. This should go down to, what, 19? Oh, and that is 70 construction as well, so I can move over to mahogany planks and expert contracts. Let's go do that straight away. Unfortunately, it'll be an uneven number, but that's fine. I'm also realizing that at some point I should take a break because there is a task to equip an Imkando hammer. So it's like the most minuscule time saver. That's the wrong word. Maybe upgrade, because it's slightly more efficient to get the hammer out of the inventory. Soon I'll get the saw out of the inventory. Once I have 500 points, I can buy Amy's saw. And you can equip them both simultaneously. So because it's a task anyway, I might as well go to Camdozel before I finish this sort of project of mahogany homes, right? And then I'll get the hammer that I could equip, and then I can come back and do some more mahogany homes with that hammer. I think that makes sense. Confirmed, it does take it directly out of the plank sack, so you don't have to worry about that. See, 23, 22. This should go down to, what, 19? Oh, and that is 70 construction as well, so I can move over to mahogany planks and expert contracts. Let's go do that straight away. Unfortunately, it'll be an uneven number, but that's fine. I'm also realizing that at some point I should take a break because there is a task to equip an Imkando hammer. So it's like the most minuscule time saver. That's the wrong word. Maybe upgrade, because it's slightly more efficient to get the hammer out of the inventory. Soon I'll get the saw out of the inventory. Once I have 500 points, I can buy Amy's saw. And you can equip them both simultaneously. So because it's a task anyway, I might as well go to Camdozel before I finish this sort of project of mahogany homes, right? And then I'll get the hammer that I could equip, and then I can come back and do some more mahogany homes with that hammer. I think that makes sense. Evil Eye teleport to the Whisperer brings me right over here on top of the like chasm, which is perfect for Camdozel. It's actually right here in terms of the mining, at least, and that's all I need because I don't need. There's no task for the mace. The only two tasks I could find related to this whole area is the Imkando hammer and going into the vault and doing an ornate lockbox. So that just means I need to stack up a bit of shards for the enough to, I think you need to pay him to fix the hammer, and then beyond that to get in long enough to get the ornate lockbox, and that should be it. Well, I was AFK for a bit longer than I probably should have been. That's 160 Baronite deposits along with 2,500 shards. So it all went to the bank. Let's go see what we have. Luckily there is, I believe, a bank chest here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. And basically I just need to break down the shards for I guess I'll take out all the shards I have. Break down, sorry, the deposits for the Imcando hammer, or broken Imcando hammer, whatever. And I guess I might as well just break down everything I have because it will possibly get me some more collection logs. Oh, that's 85 mining. I didn't even realize. So that's rune or unlocked. And let's go ahead and see if we can get lucky here. That was like the third or fourth inventory. I finally got something. I don't know why. Maybe it's not boosted. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting unlucky, but I haven't checked the rates or anything. Let's see how much more I have in the bank. I mean, 85, what's that, like 3 more inventories? I thought for sure I had it in the bag, but I might have more mining to do after this if I don't get the broken hammer. I can't remember if it's the most common or least common. It's one or the other. The mace maybe is the most common, I'm not sure. Well, that's the Baronite head. I don't need that either. I just need the broken hammer. Oh, there it is. It's not even a collection log because I need to fix it for some reason. That makes it a collection log. It's kind of weird like that. But that's it. The broken Imcando hammer. So I'm going to go fix that, equip it, and then go into the vault, try to get an ornate lockbox. And that should be everything in Camdozel done. And I can go back to Mahogany Homes. Can't seem to find the guy who's supposed to be running the show down here, but maybe if I go out and come back in, he'll show up. Romarno. That's him, right? So he's over here. I think usually you talk to him once, either after the quest or at the end of the quest. And then he shows up near the furnace or whatever. Yeah, there it is. Romarno departs for his workshop. Not sure if that's part of the quest generally, or usually you do that after the quest, but either way, in Leagues it's auto-completed, so I had to do that to get him to show up. Not sure if I had to go out and back in, or maybe he was there to begin with, just near the entrance. Alright, talking some more. Okay, let's do the exchange. Actually, I'm not sure this is what I want. I don't want any of these boosts. I would rather, let's see, I use the hammer with him. Okay, he charges 1250, that's fine. And he should be able to fix that for me.
Log slot completed.
Okay. Now we can wield that, and that is a Leagues task, a medium one. Next, I gotta go in. Let's see. I'm not exactly sure how this works. I've only done this once or twice ever. What can I do here? Is it fuel that? Is that how I do it? I think I can fuel this. I don't think any of these boosts are going to be what I need. So let's try fueling it. Just put everything in. And then, will he let me go in? Maybe what can I do here? What? Oh, I see. Can I use the forge maybe? No. Maybe I just go in? Is that crazy? Let's try that. Looks like sure this works here. Open vault door. And we just want to look for a single ornate. Ah, okay, we'll take it from the Sacred Forge. Perfect. Yes, don't ask again. We're going to look for one ornate lockbox and then book it out of there because we do not need anything else. Hard to tell what's what. I like this arrows sort of thing. I don't know what everything is X's. Simple, no. Simple, no, this is no good. Come on. Gotta go this way maybe. Make sure we can make our way out. Doesn't say what this is. I have 30 seconds left. Nuts. Where are all the lockboxes? Why is everything simple? No. Elaborate? No, I need an ornate. It's probably over here. There we go. See if we can get it and get back in. Next time I know what to do, hopefully. I don't think I'm going to make it back in time. That's all right. I have enough in the fuel to do another one. Yeah, we're not getting it. That's okay. Obviously, it won't let me open it now. Okay. Let's try that one more time. Let's be a bit smarter about it. Why did you teleport me here? That's just obnoxious. Just bring me right outside. All right, let's see. Okay, let's go straight back in. I have enough to do at least 2 or 3 more attempts, I think. But one should be enough. I think Ornate is just going to be towards the back. And I love these blue security barriers. Shows me exactly where to go. See, this is weird. Like, that's a simple lockbox. That's nothing. It looks like a lockbox. Anyway, we'll find it, I'm sure. I think we just keep going towards the end and hope we find it somewhere here. There we go, Ornate. Easy. Now we just got to get out of here. This way, yeah. Okay, and is that it? Wait, how do we get it? Oh, this one. Barely enough time even this way, even just going straight for the Ornate and coming straight back. But I think we should make it. I don't think I have any more barriers to cross. I mean, if the loot was better, I could see this being a fun minigame, but nobody likes it. There we go, 5 law runes for the Ornate lockbox. I know it's supposed to be for free to play, but whatever. I think that's it for this area, and we can go back to Falador and do some more mahogany homes, this time with a hammer equipped. In fact, I think I can drop this hammer. And I can go ahead and tools, remove that placeholder and put the Incanto hammer in instead. Next we'll have to get Amy's saw. I don't remember if I got an expert contract yet. Let's take one now. That's funny, there's a warning because the mahogany planks are so expensive. That's for remains, I guess. Okay, time to do a Tau. Let's deposit the runes. We don't need those. And once I get 500 points, I can get Amy's saw and equip it in the shield slot, or vice versa. Both the saw and the hammer could be wielded with either hand. I'm curious how much XP I'm gonna get per plank. Teaks were like 1200 per plank. What's that, like 1800 per plank, something like that? I like that it's a rounded table too for the mahoganies. Here we can see what they're covered. That should be 2 planks. 3500. So yeah, 1800 per plank. Pretty good. Nice little upgrade there. And then let's see in a second what we get for the contract being completed. Just one more here, looks like. Let's go to Tau. And 44,000. That is a pretty big upgrade. I think it was 38 before. So yeah, I'll take that. 71. 150 points. We're going for 2,500. 500 for the saw, and then we'll go for 2,000 for the outfit. I got so caught up in the flow, I didn't even realize I'm way over 500 reward points, which means I can get Amy's saw,
Collection log slot,
which is a collection log, and I can swap it to offhand, equip it, and that is a medium task. Now I've got the hammer and saw equipped, which means I can save an extra inventory space. Not a huge deal, but it is what it is. And then at this point, we're talking about 2,000 more points. Should take a while, but I could do it piecemeal, 200 points, 400, 600, 800, to unlock the various pieces of the outfit sequentially, I guess. Makes the most sense. Okay, this should get us to 800 points. I think it's more efficient to buy the cheapest first, but I kind of want to go for the more satisfying, buy the most expensive, and then get easier and easier. So 800, 600, 400, 200. And that will be all the mahogany homes tasks. And along the way, we are getting quite the high construction level. My main is 92, so I wonder if I'll actually overtake it. One of my lowest skill, not the lowest. I've got a couple in the 80s, but one of the lowest ones on the main. But on this account, we're going to buy the carpenter shirt.
Collection log slot completed.
Nice. That will marginally increase the construction XP I get, so might as well. Also, this is not related to anything I'm doing right now, but I was thinking I want to take the butler off herblore for a second. And by a second, I mean like a day or something. What I would like is, I think I have to collect first. Holy moly, 200k herblore, nice. Okay, new job. Please mine and do not process. I want runite ore because currently I don't have any. I've got rune bars, but no, here I can write runite, no ore. I want to see how much ore I get from him from like a day, if that will make it so I don't have to bother with buying death runes to get Tuckle. Just sell the runite ore straight for Tuckle for the onyx and stuff. So it's probably not efficient in the grand scheme of things, but I thought it might save me some clicking. So let's give that a try. I'm curious to see how rapid this is. How rapid the construction levels go up. This is the first contract, I think they're called. So it's pretty cozy because oh wow, that was a 1500 total level. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, that's it. I don't even have to go upstairs. Okay, maybe because it's a novice one, so there's not as much I have to do. 20,000 XP drop. So this is a bit of the unfortunate part since I don't have lunars, which I guess I could get if I end up unlocking Kandarin. 8 tasks away, but that would also unlock Artie, so I don't think that's worth it because I'll have to go back and forth. Anyway, so it's a bit of a running back and forth. Let's left click last tier contract, I guess, and then we just run straight back and do Tau. Wait, oh, hold up. Probably shouldn't do that. It's fine. At 50, I could switch to Adept Teak planks, and then at 70 I believe it's experts with mahogany, so it'll be a little bit, but we'll see. That one I got from 41 I guess to 46, so this one might even get me to 50. That's 47 already. I'll be interested to see if it was 20,000 XP drop for the novice, you know, the big XP drop at the end of the contract. I would like to see what it is for the adept and experts tiers. I think in this time I do have to go upstairs. Wait, does she not have an upstairs? I guess she doesn't have an upstairs. There, that's it. 48 construction. And perfect, 50 construction. So I have to be careful not to left click last tier contracts. I don't want another adept. So that was 2 adepts. So we didn't even finish the inventory of oak planks. And we're already going to switch to teaks. Okay. Amy, give me a contract. This time it's going to be an adept one. And right back to Larry. It's going to be Larry, Norman, and Tau. All the way up to, what is it? And how many points do I have now? 2 contracts for 48 points, right? Because tier 2 or novice should give me 3 points each. Multiplied by 8 is 24 each, right? So 2 contracts gives me 48. That's nuts. Okay, Larry, you're here, right? Am I not? Yeah, I'm not confused. I didn't mean to close the door. So, oh wait, I need it won't let me do it here if I click build. Because I have only the, wait. Right, because I have oak planks and then it tells me it's the wrong one. It needs me to make teak. Yeah, I shouldn't build that kind of furniture. Okay, no worries. I have to say, as somebody who's done some mahogany homes in the main game, it's just, and on an iron as well, it's so nice to open up the bank and be like, mahogany homes, no worries, 7,000 steel bars, 8,000 teak planks. I will need more mahoganies, I guess. So I might need to put the butler back on planks, actually. Let's just see how much this gets. It could be this is more than enough, I don't know. Actually, I can do the math right now. We said about 60 was my rough guess of expert tasks. Let's say 12 planks each, that's 720 planks. 2,000 should be more than enough. So we are all set. That's just amazing. At this point, the only reason I would ask him to make planks is if I want fletching XP. It has nothing to do with the construction supplies because I've got plenty of construction supplies. So let's go ahead and see how much the teak. Oh, I didn't put any teak planks in my inventory. Whoops. Take 2 or take 3. Okay, instead of, I think it was like 2,000 XP each before, or 1,000 something, it's 3,500 XP per, well, that was the table. I guess it depends how many, here, this is a two planks, about 1,000 XP per plank. It's 51 construction already. And is that it, or is there something else? Must have missed something. Oh, hat stand, of course. Okay, now, instead of 20,000, what do we get for the big XP drop at the end? 36,000. Okay, so it's a bit less than double. But that's already 54 construction. I have a feeling that this is going to go quite smoothly. Oh, wow, I nearly got that right on the tick. 14,000 dust. I should be able to hit the bank up in Falador and buy everything I need. Timing actually worked out perfectly. Just finished an Inferno run on the other account and actually starting my last 15th and last Inferno run there. But let's go ahead and take a look. And then I guess I can go back to Mahogany Homes. Just took a quick break because I saw there was a star. Let's grab this all out. And I'm wearing the thing, right? Yeah. Okay. So I think there's other better things to AFK. Like hypothetically, you could AFK it for bags of gems and whatever, but I don't think that's worth it. Okay, Desuri. Can I? Oh, I have to talk to you before I can trade with you. Okay, there we go. Trade. 1 celestial ring.
Collection log slot.
Collection log. Oh, it's just to buy it is the task. So that's a hard task. And then 4
collection log slot.
Star fragments. I'll just drop the extra stardust so it's not taking up room in the bank. I have to click yes for each one. Oh boy. All right, all right. And then does it do anything to the boots? I think it does. Slightly. That is an elite task. So that was a nice 280 points right there. And I suppose I don't have a ring slot on, so I might as well put that on and we can get a bit more, what is it, faster mining or a chance to get an extra ore or something. No recollection of what my task was. Let's see. Oh, doesn't say. Maybe in here? Seems to be. Is he missing something still? Oh, maybe I need to get a new task. Okay, I've got a little bit to catch you up on. I've been incredibly busy today, but during a work meeting, I managed to get I was chopping this maple tree here, and I think it was some forestry event. Maybe the pheasant event, and that gave me enough tasks to unlock a new area, which I've not done yet. And then I also went on to get 99 fire making and I guess 100 wood cutting. So I don't have the time or headspace right now to actually even pick the area, but let's go and change the AFK since no point in doing, well, not no point, but might as well get something else done. So I think we'll go to fishing perhaps. Actually, before I do anything else, it's been a while since I've rung the, whoops, that was a weird angle, since I've rung the butler's bell. So let's do that. Let's get rid of all this stuff in the inventory. Okay. I don't know why I have an armadillo robe top. Oh, because I was going to go to Godware's dungeon at one point. Okay. Let's ring the bell. And collect. How much runite ore? That's really what I want to see. 500 runite ore. Okay. Now go back to unfinished potions. Oops. Here we go. Default should always be unfinished potions. Okay, great. 500 runite ore. I think it's like 1140 if you have the gloves. 1140 tuckle for each. That's 570,000 tuckle. That is enough for like 2 onyxes. So that's really nice. That's my first runite ore that I even have at all. Let's switch the positioning there. We can do something like that. That's cool. Okay, so I'm going to go and what did I say I wanted to do? Fish? I didn't do Taibawana yet, did I? So it seems crazy to fish Karambwans till I do that quest. Unless it was auto-completed by something? No, it wasn't. So let's not fish. Maybe I'll mine. I did a bunch of motherlode mine and star mining, so I'm 85 mining now. There might be some mining tasks. Wait, I'm on demonic packs. Hold on, let's do all. Still nothing? Really? Just... Huh. Okay. It's just levels, basically. I'm surprised there's nothing about rune ore. Runite. Smelt, runite bar, smith rune item. But nothing about mining. Interesting. That means I could just do whatever mining I want. I'm planning on getting smithing up through the butler, so I don't really care what I'm mining. I guess we do gems. Do I have a glory? I don't think I have a glory on this account. I'm thinking of my other account, so gems doesn't make sense. Honestly, I'm thinking too much. Let's go do... Let's train up the combats, right? Do I have... Yeah. Check. I need something new to hunt. Okay. I'm gonna go to Gemstone Crab. I'm gonna train up my range. Let's get out some range gear, and I'll do that. I have an oak short bow and a regular short bow, and some arrows. Won't last forever. I don't have full regen yet. That's fine. Let's just do this, and I'll bring also regular combat gear. No, the mace is good actually. Did I get the mace task? Sorry, I'm like a little all over the place. I did not. Okay, so let's do Gemstone Crab. We'll start with range, and then I'll move over. Oh, I can't equip the oak yet. Okay, so we'll do the regular short bow then. Start with range, I'll move over to melee at some point. That looks like the range outfit, more or less. I think I can take this guy to Talteklin. Is that going to be better, or is it better to take the boat down to here? I mean, it's like half a dozen one, six the other kind of situation, right? Let's just go to Talteklin and we'll run from there. Or is Kastori closer? Wait a minute. No, that's farther. Okay, let's go find a gemstone crab to hurt. You gotta love that. Instantly base 5. What other base levels are we gonna get from range? Oh, nothing else, because runecraft's 5. You start with 5 runecraft. So eventually if I train runecraft up, I will get some more base levels. That's cool. And I don't think I'll get any combat levels here either, because it won't give me combat levels till I outstrip mage. So I went through about 150 bronze arrows, iron arrows, steel arrows. I think that's all the arrows I've got. And that took me from like level 1 to 55 range. So that's a nice base level. Nowhere near the 80 I need to equip the Techo Salamander, but that's fine. And I noticed that for some reason I've got a Butler's Bell in my inventory. I must have left it there by accident, but let's ring it and see, because I have a feeling I'm going to get a much higher herblore level. And the other skills I can train with the Butler are fletching, crafting, smithing, and cooking. I think I want to do crafting to 90. Right? There's no reason to actively train crafting, and once I get 90 I can make the Fury, which is a task. It's a big one. So let's see. Ring. Collect. 600,000 for 84 herblore. So it starts to slow down a bit for sure now that I got the higher levels. So let's do some crafting. Crafting is flax. Yeah, process it because I want the flax, the crafting XP. And let's go kill 5 low-level creatures with a mace. I know there's a task. I don't know what these things are, but I can't kill them apparently. Let's see. And then I gotta find a task. Black Warlocks. No. Let's see what we could do here. Oh wait, do I have the... I think I want to say I didn't have the agility level to get the orange last time I was around here. Let's get that task done. Pretty sure I haven't done it yet. So it's a fun little one. You just gotta sit down here. Here we go, sit down. And then they bring me an orange, which I can equip. It's a little cute little task. Let's go. Where can we? Let's see. Maybe Outer Fortress is a good one. Then Sunset Coast. Let's go Outer Fortress. Want some low-level mobs I can kill with the mace. There's got to be something here. Perfect. Level 5 snake. Which we can one hit. Uncontrolled. I guess that's fine. Let's do strength because I've got higher attack and like I have level 70 attack, 60 strength. And I have defense levels I'm going to get from magic casting, so it's fine. There we go. I thought that was only 4. I must have killed one before. Let's defeat 5 creatures of the maze. Let's see what we want to do next. Okay, I found an easy one. Basically what I'm doing is I'm going down the task list from most to least completed and skipping most of the PVM ones because I want to do that later on when I have better relics. So the first one is to fletch 25 maple longbows. And I've only got 2,500 maple logs and 85 fletching from the butler. So this is going to be an instantaneous task, which is lovely. What's next? Smelt a steel bar. Another one that I got butler to bring me up to 79 smithing. Do we have coal? Yeah. Yeah, let's just smelt a single one because I've got enough steel bars in the bank to last me quite a long time. Is there a furnace? There's no furnace here, is there? Oh, it's up there. I don't mind running over there. That's fine. And this should be the task done. Smelt a steel bar. Cook 100 swordfish. I will do later because it's not an instantaneous task. Enter the Taverley Dungeon's an easy one, but I gotta see what else. Like, there might be other tasks there as well. Bury some dragon bones. I could do that along with it. Let's take a look and see what else I can chain together with that. Alright, I bought a bunch of runes. I got some food. I'm ready to go to Taverley. I was trying to think what's the quickest way to get to Taverley Dungeon. Then I realized I've got the Evil Eye teleport. Let's go to Serb and start going through Taverley Dungeon backwards. So I should be able to just turn this iron winch. No. Not what I meant to do. Yes, I'm scared. In other words, I have level 52 Slayer, so I can't do anything here. Let's run back out. There's nothing with the Keymaster. Has any task here? I don't think so. Let's go. Yeah, no task there. So now get poisoned, possibly, but I've got food. Let's play melee actually. Ooh, I gotta kill a black demon. I'm glad I looked into that. Oh no, don't poison me, don't poison me. Damn it. I ran right into him. That was my bad. I think I could save spot him maybe. Yeah, here we go. Alright, nice. So probably water spells for Black Demon. Sounds right. Yeah, they've got a slight water weakness. What else? Black Dragon maybe? No, just the Black Demon. And there we go. That was a medium task. I guess I'll take the loot. Definitely glad I brought the food down here. 1500 prayer XP from the malicious ashes. Okay, so now I want to save spot a blue dragon next. Ideally, I want to get scaly blue dehyde, but I don't necessarily need that right now. At some point, I need to get 90 blue dehyde. I don't want to stay here that long right now. I think there's a good safe spot around here. Something like here, maybe. Alright, sure. There we go. How the heck? Is it here? Where's the... Maybe here? I don't know. Maybe I need to lose aggro first. Whatever, I can fight the baby first. I'm a little confused. There's a chance to get the scaly blue dehyde from the baby as well. But I need at least 6 blue dragon hide for... whoa. Alright, I think we want to go back here maybe. There we go. Okay. I'm learning. Yeah, so I need to kill 1 blue dragon for a task, and then I need to get 6 dragon hide for crafting the full set. Beyond that, I don't know. Okay. Nice, that was a task, and got various pieces of loot here. Oh, and also burying dragon bones is a task. Do we save the bones? I guess for our POH altar. I'm trying to think where else I could bury them. Damn it, why does the baby keep getting on me? Alright, anyway, we need to kill another 5 of these guys, and then we're not done here still. We need to get a dusty key and then like leave the dungeon and come back in, I think. oh. Okay, I managed to get my 6 kills, just barely had enough food. Moment of truth, can I open this from the wrong side? Yeah, okay, it locks behind me, that's fine. Now we need to go get the dusty key. Okay, well, it's hard to remember this. I don't need to go to the northern cell. Those are where the dwarves are. I just have to kill a jailer for a key. That should allow me to go in here. Yeah, to use the jail key on it. Now I talk to this dude, Velrock, and ask if I know anywhere to explore. And he gives me the dusty key. Should be able to drop the jail key. And I think we can now go ahead and use this dusty key for a task. I have to be careful not to die. I've got 20 health left. Alright, this should be it. That was a medium task. Very nice. Now we should be able to go right through the agility shortcut. Let's cut off a bit of the run. Very nice. And then we can go out this way. Whichever way, doesn't matter. Okay, this is definitely a funny one where we're gonna go up here and then right back down the ladder for an easy task. And I'm actually gonna run south from here. It's not too bad of a run. It's a bit far. Do I have any better way to get here? Not that I can think of off. And I want to be turned into a mushroom for a task. get a brown apron from that same guy, that wizard, go into the crafting guild, tan these leathers, and craft full blue d'hide. So that is the chain I'm currently working on. Okay, this guy should be able to turn me into a mushroom. Not sure what the correct... why do you keep making fungi appear, maybe? Let's see. Try again. Ooh, he can give me enchanted secateurs. That's nice. I don't know why there's two different options for telling him that that's too much money. That's good to have, though. Where can I get clothes like those? Oh, there we go. He turned me into a mushroom. Cool. So that was an easy task. Thought he can give you a brown apron. Let me look into that. I just looked it up. He only gives you a brown apron if you've already completed Swan Song, so that's no go. I'll have to see where I can get one, or if there's another place I can tan stuff. I think there's a tannery in Auburnvale. Let's just go there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's make all the blue d'hide into leather, and then I need to grab the needle and thread from my bank. Okay, here we go. Let's do one d'hide body and hand braces and legs. That is full blue d'hide. I guess I could just drop leather chaps at this point and leather gloves. I don't think I'll need those. Okay, I found a nice little chain I can do now with, since I'm in Auburn Valley anyway. I think I can get 3 tasks in a row for Maple U and Magic totems. So let's build Maple. The plugin's so nice, makes this brain dead. And Fletch, Maple longbows. Love that it's instantaneous with Woodsman. It's really nice. And that is a medium task. Now we go over to the next one and do the same thing, but with U logs. Okay, I believe this should be a task as well with the U longbows. There we go, a hard task. Is there one more to the right? I never remember. No, there isn't. We need to go back down this way. Okay, we can decorate this now for, I guess, an elite task, I would assume. Very nice. Still 5,000 plus points away from tier 7, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and... Oh, and I got the redwood as well. So sorry, that was a hard and elite. So I got medium, 2 hards, and an elite. Let's teleport to Civitas for a, I'm guessing, medium task. Yep. Wonder if there's some more fletching tasks I can do here. They should be quite fast with the instant fletch. Oh, that was 86 fletching as well. Yeah, 200 magic longbows, 50 U, and then a magic shield. Nice, okay. Yeah, let's do all these tasks. First of all,
Collection log slot.
do we get anything interesting here? That was a new collection log with the end branch, sure. I mean, I didn't have that much to rummage. Oh, it's so funny. I think I instant rummaged the arrow tips, but I'm not sure if that was intentional or what. All right, let's just go back to Auburnville. I don't know where the nearest bank is. I think this should be it. Second inventory view logs. That is a hard task. And now, oh, I don't have enough magic logs for the other task. Because never mind, I can't do that just yet. I need 200 magic logs first. So I could have. Is woodcutting one of the things a butler does? He does herbs. Yeah, he fletches them into planks, so I can ask him not to fletch them, and then I can bank some magic logs that way. But I can also just endless harvest it, so I don't know. Yeah, probably faster to have the butler do it, to be honest. Okay, what I can do is get a couple of shields, willow and magic. So, hello. There we go, willow shield is not a task. And magic shield. I don't quite have the level. Alright, let's equip the willow shield, and I guess I'll do an inventory of magic longbows because I'm going to need them anyway. It's going to work towards that task. Am I at all close to the level? Not really. No. Let's get some more yew longbows. Not quite there yet. Okay, so let's do a different task then. Oh, actually, I gotta go. What do I AFK today? Mining? Fishing? I don't know. Let's go ahead and mine some iron, I guess. Like, what else? I don't need to mine any. I was gonna wait to get a glory for gem mining. That's what it was. So let's go fish. Does it matter what I fish? I don't know. Probably not. Guess we can go fly fishing. Let's get a fishing rod. That's what we need, and something to teleport around with. Any convenient spots in Asgarnia? Not really. I feel like, yeah, well, we're right near a fly fishing spot. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so we just run south. We're there. Great. I made myself a list of tasks that I should be able to knock off pretty rapid fire. But before I get to that, it was my first easy clue. Oh, it's because I had done all those easy clues from the, well, these, I guess I don't need easy clues. Anyway, maybe if I ever try to go for the investment set and I don't have something from easies, I guess I could use that. I think my butler is doing bowstring. Is that crazy? No, it's not. That's 5 million. Okay. 94 crafting. We can switch back to herbs now. Holy moly. Okay. Why did I do that? Because now I can make an onyx amulet. I can also do some Zenite jewelry. I mean, I don't have Kandrin, but I have the level for it. Oh my goodness, 94. I mean, with the +1 boost from a poison chalice, that's enough for everything other than the amulet. In any case, I'm not gonna do it just yet because I have a few tasks to do around here. There's an anvil, there's a furnace. Could do some of the veiled totems. So let's start working on that stuff. Okay, first things first, we're gonna get a magic short bow and a yew short bow. I think the task is to equip them. Hello. There we go. Yew and magic. Very nice. I'll stick that in the gear tab. I'm sure I'll use those at some point because I got 55 range with an oak short bow, so this is definitely an upgrade. In fact, let's remove the oak short bow and regular one in terms of the placeholders. Okay. Yeah, I don't have enough inventory space just yet for all the myth I want to do. I guess I can make most of it. Hello. Why is that? Why does escape not work? Click here. I press escape. Nothing happens. Excuse me? Weird. Okay. In any case, use steel bar on the anvil and steel 2H. Okay, that is a task. I'm just going to drop that. I don't see that I have any use for it. Now I have to make a bunch of unfinished bolts. I think 250, so this isn't quite enough. That'll be close. Actually, before I forget, let's also make a grapple tip. And now the bolts. It's crazy how the butler like supersedes the need for hot foot. Obviously, other than agility, but like the smithing and cooking is completely, you know, it was nice having it in the hot foot, having the automatic cook, automatic craft, not craft, smith. But the butler does that plus smithing, herb lore, and fletching. Just incredible. Okay, last bar right here. There is another medium task, Smith 250 mithril bolts. So right there, that was 3 medium tasks and a hard task for what, 170 points. Let's head. Wait, I need GP. Almost forgot. Did that. Did that. Did that. Let's see what I can. Basically, I need a rope. I guess I might as well make these all into, oh my gosh, I forgot that I fletch instantly. That's awesome. Okay, they're all now actual bolts. I'll only need one for the grapple though. Let's actually put the rest in here. I'll take one out. Can deposit the hammer. I don't think I need to smith anything more. Let's see, actually, hold up, I'm gonna take that back out. Do I have a saw? Why is Amy's saw all the way down here? Weird. Okay. Should I wear the carpenter shirt, I suppose? Okay. I guess I'm wearing gear, which makes sense. Although, why would I be doing magic with D-hide on? None of this makes sense. Take that stuff off. Okay. No. This goes in the gear tab. And now I need some planks. Oh, I only have 6,000 oak planks. Holy moly. Butler is actually insane. How many skills it supports is actually, it's just incredible. And the fact that it does it when you're offline. Okay. So that's for the oak larder. I'm gonna grab out, I don't know where it is. Drayman. Oops. Drayman stuff's in. It's in tier 2. Oh, it's right there. Okay. That will be useful for getting around a little bit. And put on some runes actually. Fire and earth and law and air I have. So that should give me, yeah, Civitas Telly and POH Telly. I think that's all I need. What else? Cook some food. We'll do that later. Let's get combat runes as well. And I suppose some food. I'm going to kill Gorax. It's going to be interesting. Take salmon. Sure. Okay, I tell you to Aldrin actually for the POH, but along the way, I did notice the shop here, and lo and behold, they sell rope, which is quite nice. I forgot GP. That's a shame. And I know I was missing something. Let's build the larder first of all. One oak larder. That is a medium task. And let's I guess we'll just tell you to the bank in at Huey. Grab out GP. That's one thing I was missing. Kind of good to know if I ever need a general store or a rope in particular. This is quite a close teleport to a store. Let's buy a bunch of ropes. They're pretty useful things. Okay, now we do rope to grapple. Nope, grapple to myth bolt. Now rope to. Oh, that was enough. Interesting. I'll make the full grapple. That'll probably come in handy. That is a hard task, actually. Let's go to Civitas now. I've already tallied here before, so that is not a task. However, I can go over here to Death's Domain. Where am I running to? And I can bring him one of my 3 Black Wizard Hat Gs. Confirm. That is a medium task. All right, we've got an estate agent right here. He should be able to redecorate to all kinds of interesting. I guess we'll do Civitas because that seems to be thematic for the leagues where we start in Varlamore. Okay, that was another medium task. And now I head to, I think we go to Gorax next. So that was obtain a gem from a Gorak. I'm gonna quickly telly out. Holy moly, they're doing a lot of damage. I should wear armor. I kind of forgot that I've got full thorns. Yeah. I don't have that extra healing from thorns, but at least I could do a lot of damage. So I think we could just go in with a bunch of food. I think that should be the method. Okay, I think this is my outfit here with the Addy. I should really buy an Addy shield. I'm pretty sure there's a place in Varl where I can do that, but I should be a lot tankier this way, and I got a full inventory of food, so hopefully I can get a tooth hat and loop half. But if it's taking a while, I might just call it and do some quicker tasks instead. So I've never done this before, but I'm taking advantage of the fact that they can't aggro me when I'm standing in the center of this fairy ring. So I try to target some that are farther away that I can save spot for a bit with the other Gorax just to take a bit less damage. But I'm not sure this is so viable at this stage. You can't pray against these guys, by the way. They deal typeless damage. Alright, I'm calling it. This is a dumb idea, I think. I did not get it. I killed 9 Gorax. I guess it wasn't that many. I'll get the Dragonstone passively eventually. I moved over to Karamja. There's a few tasks I could do here. One of them involves just getting enough myth ore to smelt. You know what? Yeah, we're close to the bank. I'll just put it onto the bank, then I'll grab out 20 and craft them all. All right, now that I've made them all into bars, I can go ahead and craft 20 tiaras. Okay, there we go. Medium task, 20 silver items crafted. I almost did something really stupid. If I check value here, it's 480 tuckle. That's without the gloves. If I do the easy diary, it's like 1140. So I'm not going to do this yet. I just switched over the mouse wheel to left click and got all ready and remembered just in time. I'm going to switch things up and do a few tasks here in Falador. Okay, the mysterious old man, same guy from the random events, I guess, lives up here in Falador, so we gotta talk to him. That's beginner tower, easy task, and then there's something about putting an item in the party room, I think. Let's see how we do this. Open chest. Oh my gosh. It's fun. People have put stuff in already. Confirm. There's another easy task. Let's go do a run of the agility course. I think this should be both a diary task as well as...
Collection log slot.
Yep. Oh, plus I got a mark of grace. Let's go grab that, I guess. Yeah, because I have birth orb, so I can actually use the marks of grace. So yeah, it's a hard task in Falador and a medium task in the league. Oh, it's 8 marks of grace, even without Hatfa. That's a minigame multiplier. That's wild. Don't think I realized that. That's pretty nice. Alright, the last task for Falador for now. I would like to go kill the mole. See, regardless, I have a light source. Start a solo fight. There's a lot of options there. Weird. Okay. I don't have the diary, so this might be painful, but I just need to get 1 kill. I think just having endless run is going to be pretty nice for this, so it still might be kind of... Don't know how my DPS is going to be, but it does have an earth weakness, so let's go ahead and switch that right now. Earth Blast. I have not found the mole yet, but I'm sure I'll find him at some point. Okay, found him. Let's make sure I can safe spot him. Should be fine like this, right? No. Oh, no, I guess not. Okay, let's go this way. Let's go back this way, and then we should be good. Seriously? No, we are not safe spotting him. What am I doing wrong? Oh, southwest is that way. Okay, now he's safe spotted. Holy, okay. Gotta be careful. But he's already half health, so that's not bad. As soon as he gets to half health, he's gonna start digging. Nice thing about magic is when I splash, he does not have a chance of digging. I mean, he wouldn't have now anyway because he's over half health, but even under half health, he will only dig when I just realized I was thornsing him. I am not hitting at all, which makes sense because I've got all this plate on. Let's just take a look for a second. If I take it all off, do I start hitting? If not, I could try putting on Primele and just thornsing him maybe. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, this is gonna be the way to go, I think. There we go, and he digs. Take off melee. Oh, is he extinguished my light source? I see. Alright, let's see if we can find him. It won't exactly be the fastest kill, but that's alright. That took me a while to find him. Hello. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, nice. He's not too far. Okay, yeah, he burned more than 2 times. This is, I think every hit splat of thorns can cause him to dig. So I think I'm going to come back here when I'm more powerful. This seems like a huge waste of time. I think instead I'll do a bit of Veil Totems now. There's a few tasks I can get from doing that. I'm realizing for Veil Totems it might be helpful to have a bit more logs. I've got plenty of maple, but not a lot of yew and magic. So let's switch the butler once again. Collect the bit of herb lore he's done the last few minutes, 40,000, and switch over. That's 40,000 experience. Switch over to logs. Do not process because I want them for fletching. Normally, I can have him make planks and I just get fletching XP, which is fine. But for the mini game, it'll be good to have it. And then, of course, fire making I get from chopping wood. It's just weird not needing. Usually, you need wood cutting for so many things. You need it for fire making, you need it for fletching, you need it for construction. But here, when I wood cut, I immediately fire make. I don't need it for fletching because I can have the butler fletch for me. And when he fletches, I get the fletching XP and I get the construction resources. So it's a complete win-win. It's a double. It's kind of like a 2-for-1. But in this case, I will need some wood. So all good. Okay, if I remember correctly, I set the butler to wood so I could use it for... Wait, is this an inaccessible ladder? In the middle of this bank? That's so funky. Okay. Sorry. Let's just use this side. If I look at the wood, yeah, I've only got 25 magic logs. I have a feeling he's gonna give me a bunch. So, no, he does not. Okay. Logs, oak, teak, and mahogany. I see. Okay, he only does logs that can be made into planks. Fine. Alright, we'll have to chop our own logs. That's okay. I guess go back to Herblore. I don't know what else I would want right now, but that's always good. Interesting. You know what? Crazy as it is, I think I'm gonna come back to Veil Totems once I've got I'm gonna come back once I've got, what am I trying to say? Sorry. I'm gonna do some PVM at some point and get logs from that, presumably higher tier logs. It seems silly to waste, like, just to do maples. I'm level 86 fletching. I could easily do magic. I think that makes sense. Okay, here's my plan. I'm gonna do the Easy Crimes Diary so that I can get a Fury, although I can't enchant it. Hold on. Oops. I think it's like 67, 68. No, that's Dragonstone. 87. I'm quite far away. So scratch that. I think what we do is actually I go for some demonic packs because that will open up all the PVM tasks that I could do. Although I'm wearing my golden prospector boots. It's so random. Let's take a look at what we have available here. Okay, so let's switch this to demonic pacts and see what is viable. I can also unlock a new area. So there's that. Okay. Let's start a new list of pacts that I could do. Steel Dragon, I think, is doable. Trying to think if I could swing an Echo Boss. I don't know. Might be able to do Moons of Peril. Yeah, these aren't really particularly fast, I would say. Fire Cape's gonna be one that I could do, probably. Just takes some time. I never want to spend that much time. What about the next area? I believe we want to do Kendra next. So it all require it doesn't all require Slayer. Sorry, Demonic Gorilla and Mithril Dragon are probably doable. How are my stats? Not incredible, but might be possible. And then everything else is basically coming from Slayer. So maybe start doing Slayer. What's my relics looking like? I have culling spree, so that will give me better damage as well. Let's go start Slayer, and in conjunction with that, I do these tasks. Let's unlock Kindred. Should give me a ton more tasks that I can do as well. I wonder how close I am to the last area. Only 114 tasks away. It doesn't sound terrible. When I got a couple of free tasks there. Nice. Okay, cool. So now I got quite a bit done there. Looks like a free hard and medium task. Right, so in terms of demonic packs, we have Steel Dragon, Demonic Gorilla. Let's make this unlocked. Yeah. I guess at some point, Moons of Peril. I'm just not that familiar with it. I gotta get a unique. What else we have? Echo, but my Echo bosses right now all require high Slayer other than a Mox. I don't think it's too hard. Fire Cape's double because you also got the triple Jads. Oh, Evil Bob. What would you like? Yeah, that's going to be a task. Okay. Nice little trick here is you right click during that cutscene and then just run straight there. You don't have to memorize what it looks like or anything. There should be some nets here somewhere. Okay. Fish up a weird fish, non-fish, whatever it's called. There we go. A fish-like thing. Use it on the uncooking pot. Now use the raw fish-like thing on Evil Bob. Now he goes to sleep. I should be able to just leave. Okay, some fishing XP, and that was indeed a task. 10,000 fishing XP is not bad either. Okay, where was I? I was writing down packs. Demonic Gorilla, Mithril Dragon. Probably Royal Titans. That's also something I need to learn, but that shouldn't be too hard. And I do really want to wait till I get 99 attack for Dragon Defender, but we'll see. What else we have here? Yeah, most of these are going to be a bit harder. God Sword might not be that hard, but you know. Okay. So I think we start by doing Slayer. What's my easiest Slayer master to get to? go to Xanaris. I could go to Berthorpe maybe with a games ring. Games necklace, I mean. I could go to Neve now that I've got Kandarin unlocked. I guess start with Xanaris. I don't know. Probably the quickest. Okay, let's see if I already have a task or not. I do not. Okay. Crabs, Bloodveld, Black Demons. I think we do Black Demons. I just do 5. And I try to get a demonic gorilla kill. Because I think it's going to be pretty difficult. That's why I'm only doing 5. Okay, let's gear up. So, although I've got, let's see which one's Renar. 1,500 unfinished Renar potions. I only have 1 Snape Grass, so it's a bit unfortunate, but that's fine. I'll get more later. I'll plant some, I guess. I don't know that that's going to be enough, honestly. Let's grab out as much food as I can. Some high-level food. And hope we can swing it, because I don't think that my food is the best. We'll see. As one, I want to get to an altar, so I start with full health. Let's go here. Signal, let's go to the Tiamat. And we can start with full health. I took a minute to think what's the best way to get to the Gnome Stronghold. I think getting to Feldip Hills by Fairy Ring and then running over to the glider is going to be my best bet. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, and that was a task, actually. I mean, I have a lot of tasks here on now that I've unlocked a new area, but I'm going to focus on demonic packs for now. Yeah, I don't know. The next 2 relics would help for PVM, but I don't know if it's worth waiting because it's a lot of points till I get there. Let's take out 2 inventory spaces, grab our cash stack, and I want to buy a royal seed pod. Oh gosh, I've been reverse pausing. That's annoying. Okay, let's buy 1 royal seed pot. That will be very helpful. And let's see if I can eke out at least 1 demonic kill. Okay, here we go. It might not be as bad as I think since I do have thorns. Let's see. I got the auto cast spell correctly. Okay. I make sure to avoid the boulders. Not seeming to hit. That's interesting. I'm not really doing thorns damage either. Doing a little bit, not much. And run back. Okay, I got lucky. What if I just try to tank? I'm not doing any thorns damage. Why would that be? It's very strange. I mean, there is damage, so I think we'll get the kill eventually. Actually, we're likely to run out of prayer is the issue. This was like a lazy flick. Like that. It's a very intense kill though. Oh, he's praying mage. What am I doing? Okay, why am I doing thorns only now? When I was equipping the magic, I wasn't doing thorns. I have to figure out why that would be. Now he's praying melee. Does his prayer work against thorns? That's interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I definitely have to focus. I'm playing on the other account. I think I have to stop. So I do not have much oops, I don't have much damn it, prayer left. Okay. Picked up all the box traps on my other account doing hunter rumors, and let's see what we can do here. I just got a level. Oh, magic level, nice. Alright, let's focus. We can do this. Picked the wrong one there, unfortunately. Nah, damn it. We can do the kill, but it'll be hard. That's for sure. I prayed too late there. Damn it. I had nowhere to click. That's not good at all. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Don't lose this skill. Come on. Ooh, nice reflected damage. That was lucky. What? And we're dead. I was stupid. That was enough for him to switch prayers, but I wasn't praying. If you don't pray against him, he doesn't switch prayers. Okay. Start over. I guess half a prayer probably enough. I just need to lock in the entire time and pray flick the entire time. I could do it. I could do it. Oh, I want to read the information here because I'm confused why magic wasn't proccing thorns. When I'm attacked by enemies, they'll be instantly hit with 3 melee, 1 spirit splat, and will trigger if you take 0 damage. Okay. So that should be proccing as long as I've got the shield. Melee minimum hits, fine. Thorns has to do with 1% of your total defense. I think it's their prey melee is blocking thorns. And on my other accounts, I probably had some prey penetration. That's fascinating. I had no idea. Okay, so whenever it's praying melee, I'm not going to proc thorns at all. So I probably want to at least start with one that's not praying melee. Always, it's going to switch back and forth quite a bit, so it doesn't matter too much, but will help, I guess. And for science, I am not going to protect because I want to try to reflect damage. I don't think it's very likely, but whatever. Let's see. Get ready to eat. Okay. It's looking good so far. Oh, he's praying melee, so never mind. Now we do this. Man, do you remember the days when you had to count these while you're doing it instead of just focusing on fighting it? That was fun. Missed it there. So you see, because I missed it, there was 1 extra. I'm gonna go through prayer much quicker, but I should have stepped back. Just, oh, that was premature to pray. That was dumb. Just want to get him back off of pray melee, basically. I think I'm not going through it too quickly. Yeah, this looks pretty reasonable. Doesn't seem too hard to lazy flick as long as I'm pretty focused. And like there, when you move, you gotta activate the prayer before clicking him again, because otherwise it's not gonna be in time. You know what? I'm being an idiot. I don't know what he's gonna attack me with, but I probably have 65 negative 65 magic, that's why. I should have like magic robes on or something. Okay. There we go. Nice, we chose right. Now we're actually doing damage. This is great. Oh. Should be doing thorns now. Should be chilling-ish. No, no, not that chilling. Holy. I love that they say yum when you have a fancy kebab. That's over 8. That sucks. That's melee, okay. And we're off of mage now. So we gotta do this. Oh, nice. We reflected it. That's what you love to see. Step back. And we're on melee. Believe. Oh, didn't run out of that. Damn it. No, we're not on melee. Oh, I thought we were. Shit. Man, he was so close. Can I tag him? I think I tagged him in time. Although I think they recharge a bunch of health when you weave to actually help with Iron Men. But just in case they don't. That sucks. I was so close. I just neglected to put on prayer. And then I gotta go soon. I don't have that much time. It's this weird. Demonic packs are kind of funny because, like, you can cheese so much because you get all these superpowers through the demonic packs, but then in order to get those, you got to, do the actual tasks the first time, which sometimes can be very difficult, and you have to kind of do it the proper way the first time before you unlock the demonic packs. Okay, moment of truth. I ran right back here. It's gonna be full health. Oh, that sucks. Looks like mage. Yeah. I'm doing thorns though, 4 and 8, so it's 12 damage each time, which is great. Should have stepped back. It's melee, nice, okay. I think we can do this. We just have to be careful. I also don't have that much healing left in my inventory. We just gotta really be focused, that's all. Melee. Nice, max out of 23. Love to see that. Shit, why was I not praying? It's melee, okay. We can do this, and I don't have much food left at all. I think that was my last food. Okay, we gotta really be careful. Nice, we chose the 50-50 correctly. I stepped back too early, but I think he's melee then because he followed me. Yep. Actually, we need to do this. Come on, please be the right one, damn it. Okay. Alright. That's good. 2, 3, and melee. Nice. Alright, we got this. Nice. Defense level. Range. Ah, mage. Okay, nice. We tanked it. Let's step back. and melee. Takes a while to do enough damage for him to switch prayers. Oh, there we go. He's just switched. There's mage. Nice. Okay, if we don't do anything stupid, we'll get this kill. Okay, one more. Nice, we did it. 3 sharks. Okay, not exactly super useful. That's fine. Got a little bit of prayer XP. Ooh, 78 prayer. Very nice. Okay. I'm not entirely sure. So I've got thorns. I think next is either to get this +2 prayer and health for every time I get not damaged, or thorns has a 10% chance to heal me. I think it's this 0 damage. Let's do Prey Pen, which leads to the +2 health and prayer. I don't really want to die, but I want to see if I have Prey Pens. Like, this guy's doing Prey Melee, right? So I'm going to attack with magic, but I want to see if Thorns procs now that I have 25% Prey Pen. Now 25% means instead of 4 and 8, it'll be like 1 and 2 probably. So it's not exactly great. Let's pray mage, I guess. Yep, exactly what I was expecting, 1 and 2. So it is the Prey Pen. That's so interesting. Okay. Getting out of here, and I'm going to get a new Slayer task, even though I didn't do the full 5. That's okay. I'm curious how many points I have, though, because I know that with... I don't think it's Calling Spree, I think it's just Leagues in general. You get a ton of points, but I haven't really done any tasks, so... Yeah, just 75 points. That's okay, that'll go up quickly. I'm going to cancel this task for now. 45 points only now, so I only have 1 more cancel. Should be fine, though. Trolls, Greater Demons, or Fire Giants? I wonder if maybe Fire Giants, and I'll try out, what's it called? Royal Titans? I like have no clue how that kill works though, so I don't really want to do it right now. So let's go kill a Mithril Dragon off task, I think. I think I need earth spells for that one. Let's go bank. And give me I'm running out of supplies. Do I have an anti-dragon? I think I get one. Is it from the tutor, or was there a shop that had it? I don't remember. I'll have to take a look. I guess I have my cash stacks, that's fine. Let's grab out a bit more food. I need to get some better food. I probably have a ton of raw food. You know what? That's the next thing I can do. Maybe is have the butler cook some food. It'll give me food and a better cooking level. There was 84. Yeah, let's do that. No, I'm about to be not playing for like a long weekend. So I'm going to keep it on herblore to get a decent herblore level, and then maybe after that we'll do the food. Okay, was it the tutor? No. Maybe there's a general store or something in Civitas that gives it to me. I just looked it up. Apparently it's in the Slayer shop, which kind of makes sense. So we gotta go right back to where we were. Alright, so let's see the shop here. Trade. Yep, anti-dragon shield. And also an elemental shield. And then I need to go back to the bank to get my teleport. I have no idea at all that this will work well, but we'll see. I should have a Keem's necklace or something. Yeah. Let's go restore prayer, so we're at least starting with full prayer. Okay, I realize this isn't going to happen now. I gotta go in 2 minutes, and I think I have to do like barbarian training first before I can even get to the mithril dragon, so that's gonna have to wait. But that's okay. Maybe when I come back, I'll learn Royal Titans and do that first. I'm not really sure, but let's see. What should I AFK for now? You know what? I've got some slow-ish tasks. Let's cook 100 swordfish and shark. Yeah. Let's do that. I'm gonna go to the Myth Guild because I can. Let's take the spirit tree over to Feldip, and then once I'm there, I can buy the Myth Cape, so I can get back there really easily. Something very discongruous about seeing someone in like Addy and an anti-dragon shield be like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to the Myth Guild, no biggie. Elemental staff, obsidian cape, like this just screams super new player. So it doesn't make sense to have access to the Myth Guild where you need Dragon Slayer 2 to get in. Oh yeah, and that's actually a medium task, nice. So many tasks in Kandarin I could do if I want to try to bang out the next relic. It's probably not a bad idea, actually. For next time. But I mean, this is good. I'll get cooking up, which is only level 50. And I can also, at the same time, get tasks. So we've got swordfish and shark to cook 100 of each. So a few inventories. Thing is, though, if I like step away from my computer, I'm getting a lot less XP than if I was to like swing an axe at a tree with endless harvest. But yeah, it's all right. There it is. Cook 100 swordfish, and I got from, I think it was about 52 to 61 cooking. I do possibly a bit more time now, and I'm thinking I should probably try to increase my defenses a bit, although I don't know, I looked into it and the only thing I know of is maybe the gnome amulet until I get the level for a fury and a regen or a combat bracelet. Maybe this is as good as it's gonna get for now because it's not so simple. I can upgrade to an Addy Kite Shield and Mistrock, but that's not gonna help me for the Mithril Dragon, so I think, do I just try to tank it and out eat it all? And it seems kind of crazy. I'll look into it. I'm gonna give it a try. I might be underestimating or overestimating how much damage I'm gonna take, but I'm gonna try an inventory like this, full of swordfish. But first we have to do a bit of barbarian training. It's actually not much at all. I looked into it. Let's see. Yeah, barbarian outpost. Okay, auto. Let's see. Okay, all right. Tell me about fire making. Seek more knowledge? No. Okay. Now we do this. And magic shortbow with the logs. We should be all set. Auto. I've set fire to logs with the bow. Fine news. I seek more knowledge. What follows this? Honestly, following the thread of Otto's multiple conversation trees is actually the biggest challenge here. Okay. I think we already did this conversation. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I think we can go to Ancient Cavern now and kill a Mithril Dragon. Yeah, there we go. Just like that, we are in. No anti-fire potion, but I do have the shield for what it's worth. I need to find a world first. Yeah. Unless not single combat, it won't help me to find a world that people are tagging them in. Okay. Let's try Brazilian world maybe. I finished this grind long ago on the main. Okay, seems to be available. Let's get ready to eat. Wait a minute. I have no runes on me. Probably gonna want those. Unless I just use thorns. That seems kind of crazy. That's too crazy, right? See, I have minus 41 magic. Don't know if that's enough. Anyway, let's get out death runes and air runes. Let's try that one again. All right, here we go. Still looks like it's empty. Yeah, seems to be. I'm gonna turn off auto retail for a sec. I don't really need that. Okay. Doesn't bode too well. Did reflect damage to the brutal green dragons. All right. Here we go. I guess I might as well pray something. Melee, I suppose. For now, see how that works. So far it's looking like all thorns. But even if I'm just using thorns, that's fine with me. I think I have enough food to just tank it, yeah. And so far I'm just splashing, which makes sense because my low magic level. That's honestly alright with me. I need to get this magic level up anyway. So I'll take the splashing XP. I did have a hit there. Something. I saw the defense XP. That means there was a hit. It's crazy how easy Thorns makes this. I highly overestimated that. Rune Battle Axe is not an upgrade, I don't think, for anything. Let's just grab the bones, I think. And let's get out of here. Anyway, does this work? Yeah, I love that the League's home teleport. You can do even in combat. Anyway, this unlocks an interesting demonic pack. Two-handed shield, or as long as I have a shield, basically, any 0 on me lets me restore 2 health and prayer. Let's apply that, and then the next one I'm going to do is the one that Thorns is a chance to heal me. 10% chance to heal you based off the distance. Kind of a weird one, but I think it is useful. If I'm constantly thornsing, that will help me a lot. And then maybe we go to overheal, I'm not sure. So give it some thought. Anyway, that's 11 demonic packs. So what's next on our list? Maybe Royal Titans. See if I can learn that quickly. Or Steel Dragon wouldn't be a bad idea either. We just go do a Steel Dragon. Yeah, I guess so. Interesting. While I'm running down here to the Steel Dragons, I just looked up the difference in the Amulet of Power and the Gnome Amulet. The Gnome Amulet has +7 defense in each melee, but lacks the magic and range defense of 6 that the Power Amulet has, so it's a bit offset. Instead of a +21 overall defense, it's +13. No, 8. 8? 9. 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So that might give me one more max hit. I'm trying to think. It's 1% of the overall defense. Right now it's like 5, I guess, because I'm getting 4 and 8, right? So it goes by the bigger number, because 4 is just half of 8, and 8 is 3 plus 5. You got the base thorns of 3 plus 5. So right now I'm getting 5 because I've got like 500 defense. So getting 510 defense isn't likely to increase it. It's really the rounding to the nearest 100 that matters, right? Kind of crazy. I mean, I gotta see what it's like with a proper shield right now. It's bring out the calculator, do this properly. Excuse me, 141, 142, 124, 16, 136. So total defense of 559. I guess it always rounds down. So I need an increase of 41 defense. I mean, it might push me over the edge. I'll have to take a look at it. But it would be minimal. I mean, it's not minimal. It's 4 and 8 versus, I think it would be 4 and 9. I think the half rounds down as well. So, and it's not like make or break. It's just a small improvement I could make, possibly. Anyway, worth considering. Next time I'm in that neck of the woods, I guess. Okay, if I remember from the main, I aggroed a black demon. I accidentally clicked on this. I didn't actually even mean to aggro it. That way the Iron Dragon doesn't aggro me. It doesn't PJ me. Hopefully. Nice, and I can aggro the Steel Dragon. That is all I wanted to do. Let's get into melee range, I think. Yeah, just because... And every time he hits a 0 on me, I'm healing, right? Although it doesn't matter, I'm healing prayer. I'm not using... So far I haven't tanked that. I haven't eaten any damage. It's wild. Although I'm not hitting with the magic, that's fine. Thorns is just doing the work. Look at this. This is just constant force. That 7 was actually a magic hit. Okay, nice. So I do have some minimal accuracy even with all this melee gear that makes my magic level lower. One more hit. Nice. That was so easy. I mean, I'm like tempted to attempt the... I don't need the steel bars. I'm tempted to... Hello? There we go. I'm tempted to try Royal Titans without even learning it. That was so easy. I nearly forgot. Let's use the demonic pack. This one is going to go here. After this, I'm not sure what's next. This is going to be... Thorns has a chance to heal me. This should help a lot. It's only 10% chance, but if I'm doing Thorns all the time, that absolutely adds up. That's 12 packs already. Alright, we took the fair ring over here to the bottom of Mudskipper Point. Get into the dungeon here, and that is where the Royal Titan should be. I don't even know. I'm just realizing that probably Earth spells doesn't really make sense. I have a feeling that Eldritch, yeah, the ice one is weak to fire, and the fire is probably weak to ice. Branda, the Fire Queen. Sorry, weak to water. Yeah. And I don't have fire or water spells, so I'll just cast air spells, I guess. Probably it's mostly going to be Thorns. Yeah, let's give it a try. I've never done this on any account. I don't even know where it is. I have to run... Oh, there's this new area to the left. Okay. And there's a level 60 agility shortcut. I can do that. Awesome. Enter this tunnel. And this should be... Wait. Oh, there's some more ice giants, and I'm guessing fire giants as well. Maybe not. And this is where the giant soul amulet goes. Interesting. Makes sense. Let's see. How do I go through here? Oh, there's a tunnel. I see. Right, I've seen this in videos. People are always like right out here because that's where the teleport gets you. Start a fight. Yeah, start a fight. Yes, don't ask again. Let's see what he's got. I'm probably like underestimating the fight now, but let's see. Okay, so for now, nothing's happening. They're summoning these like ice and fire stuff that I'm just ignoring. I am able to do thorns. Let's pray something. Melee? Range? Maybe range. Nope. Maybe something I need to dodge. Melee seems to work somewhat. Possibly. I need to use a fire spell for that. Interesting. So I just dodge this stuff? That work? Alright, so I am healing because it's doing zeros on me. I have a feeling that I am supposed to pray melee because they're not doing any damage to me right now, and I'm just healing and healing prayer. And thornsing them, which is great. I mean, it's not fast or efficient. Seems to be doing the trick. Okay, now we got these elementals. I can just thorns them down as well. My mage is doing nothing to the bosses though. I mean, prayer is completely sustaining, which is awesome. And I mean, the bosses are like 20%, like they're 80% health, 20% down. Yeah. I wonder if having the correct elemental spell would help that much. It's pretty chill. I mean, it's long. It's pretty slow kill, but seems to be doing the trick. Let's try praying mage as well. Can prayer sustain that as well or no? Holy, it's a lot of damage I'm doing, killing all these elementals with thorns. I don't think I'm getting any. Prayer's slowly draining. I think I'm still just splashing. So yeah, I'm gonna turn that off. Eat a little bit. Now we're suddenly full health. And I'm attacking both at once essentially with thorns, which is great. Melee does seem to be the correct prayer though. This is so chill. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing this with pretty low stats, but I'm maintaining full health and full prayer. And these guys are already basically half health. Don't really think it matters which one I'm attacking. Honestly, I don't even know if I have to attack because I don't have full regen yet, so I'm going to be losing runes. What if I just click here and stop casting? Is that nuts? That's stupid. Wait, this is kind of ridiculous. I could just sit here. Auto retail's off. I'm just thorns. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could just do this. Just AFK this. This is wild. It'd be nice to learn it at some point, you know, but I'm happy to do this also for the demonic pact. This is just chill. I think if I learn it also and do it properly, I'll probably get the kill speed way down because this is a slow kill. So there's definitely that. But for one kill for the demonic pact, I'll happily do this. And I'm curious to see that it counts. I assume it will count for one KC for my Slayer task. Then I can just kill 4 more giants and the fire giants, I think it is, and call it a day. I wonder if I have to loot from Brenda for it to count as a fire. Probably not, because it's nothing to do with looting. The Slayer should come from the kill itself, but we'll see. These guys are so great for healing all these elementals, because they summon 6 of them and I heal. I did stand on the yin yang the first time I forgot to, and that's why I took some damage, and I just healed up right away from the elementals. I don't think it's worth trying to Thorns the yin yang damage, because it's a lot of damage. I think it's like 30 damage each time, like 3 times in quick succession or something. Oh, there we go. And I don't think I even did Thorns from that. How many times does it summon that? Oh, watch this. Watch that heal up. Boom. Full health. It's nuts. Try attacking just for what it's worth. I think it's a waste of runes, honestly. I wasn't paying attention at all to the screen, and I went down to 2 HP from the yin yang, not standing in the right spot at all. But I managed to heal up enough afterwards. Oh, here it comes again. Shit. Wow. Okay, just in time. There we go. We're healing. Okay, cool. Let's pay attention a little bit so I don't die, because that would be a shame. Very close to the end. Let's make sure to keep standing on this square. That's really the only mechanic that I need to know to get this fight done, which is kind of crazy. I wonder even... Turn it off melee for a sec. I'm not doing any more damage now, am I? I think it's better to keep melee on. At least till I'm full health, and then I'll test it out again. The elementals help. Oh, shoot. Okay. Here, we'll heal up from these ice elementals. Stand on the proper yin yang. And now we are about to get the fight done. So let's test out no melee. Alright, so that one's done. That one's killed, the ice one. I'm mostly full health. Not praying protect melee now. Oh, I reflected that. Nice. I will never know. Okay, that was medium and hard task, because there was a task to kill them and a task to kill them solo. And I think the solo was the demonic pact, and I didn't remember to check the Slayer, but I see here that it obviously counted. You see I just got the Slayer XP, so let's loot. I guess I want to loot whichever one gives me the magic prayer skull, prayer upgrade, because that's going to be my main style. So let's see. Drops. Okay. Mystic Vigor is from the Fire Queen, Randa. So I do want this one. Okay. Let's see. 1 KC? Nah. Some herbs. Okay. My next unlock is... Ooh, I don't know what it is. I could go to Overheal. Probably a good shout. 2 more, and then I can Overheal. Or... I gotta look into this. Do we start heading towards Water Mage now? Do I just get accuracy? There's another Overheal pack here as well as accuracy. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta look into this. Because water is like 2 just to get any healing, and then you go... I just died. I didn't realize they respawn. Oops. I was not paying attention at all. I was just looking at the demonic packs. All right, I'll look into this. Okay, I'm looking back at the original route I went on my main, which followed obviously one of Foe's. Not as original, but one of his refined Water Thorns build, and basically at this, I already did a little bit out of order, but I think it was worth it to go straight up Thorns and not go water at all, not go magic at all. But the next packs I should unlock look like up here to start the magic, then go into water spells, accuracy, overheal, just to get to this one, which is a simple magic damage, but that lets me get to powered staves, 1-tick staffs, and staff regenerates water. So once I've got like, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more packs, I can have a 1-tick staff that heals me. And then after that, we go into this, sorry, 30% more regen. And then the next few also increase regen. 5% more regen, a couple of random defenses, and then 50% accuracy, 25% accuracy, 30% regen. So that's basically 7 packs to really unlock magic. 1 more for regen, which helps a lot. Right now, how much regen do I have? 55 or something? 50. I don't have a single additional one. Okay, so I think it's just gonna be, there's an accuracy node there. That's good. That's this one here, 30 is gonna bring me up to 80. And when I get this, that's 85. A couple defenses, accuracy. That's 115. So once I get that next big regen, then I'm no more worries about runes. But that's a while. So we have 7 to unlock magic, and then 1 up here for regen, an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So okay, 7 for magic unlocking, and then 7 for you know, really improving it with accuracy and rune regen. And rune regen doesn't just mean save runes and don't have to buy runes. It also means I'm going to be much more likely to heal because I'm regenning more. So let's start it already now. Yeah, let's do it. Don't think too hard about it. What's next? Unlock Seattle? I'd have to do a quest for that one. Maybe Perilous Moons. Let's go try that. I'm going to buy some weaponry. I think I can get some dragon stuff. Maybe a D-Sim, dragon mace. Stab-wise, I guess a dragon dagger. I don't know what else I could do. Oh, I forgot to buy the myth cape when I was in the myth guild. I knew I'd forget. All right, that's fine. We'll get there eventually. Actually, it's funny because I want to get to Apatol, which I'm going to use the glider to get there, and I want to get to Feldham Hills by the spirit tree. So both of those are going to come from the Royal Seed Pod. So interesting how that works out. I might need to get back to thieving soon. I kind of wanted to get the rogues outfit first, but I am running a bit low on cash. This is 100k. Let's buy that. Equip it. And can I spec with it? Should be like spiders around here or something. They'll probably poison me. Let's head back to what's it called? This oh come on, you know what this is called. Grand Tree. And I will spec a gnome. Nice. Okay, so that was a medium task for a dragon scimitar, a hard task to equip any dragon weapon, and an easy task to perform a spec. Now we head back to the Myths Guild, and don't forget to buy a myth cape this time. Okay, Diana, you should have some dragon weaponry for me, I believe. Yeah, let's get the dragon dagger and the dragon mace. And how much GP do I have left? Yeah, what the heck. Use 2/3 of my cash stack for a dragon battle axe just for the infinite super strength pot, basically. And ooh, wait, Edrin. I don't know why I thought it was like Scavo where he sells rune weaponry, rune armor. He does not. I looked that up already. There's nobody in my regions that sells rune armor. Jack should be able to sell me the myth cape for like 10k. Yep, that's good. So now I have a permanent telly here. It's not as good defenses as the Obby cape, so don't think I want to wear it, even though it has +1 prayer and melee strength. I don't think that's worth it. Okay, I think we're ready to try out the Perilous Moons. Okay, I don't really know this boss either, but at least I looked up what each one's vulnerable to. So Blood Moon, I should be using Slash, so I've already got the right weapon on. You know what? Before I forget, let's go to Mist Rock and let's get a proper shield. This is silly. I think it will increase my thorns by a significant amount. Okay, it's not exactly close, but I think the quickest way to get there is going to be by Quetzal. Yeah, gotta kind of run around the mountain here. It's kind of funny, but I'm tempted to put the butler on smithing for a bit, get like high 90s and just smith myself rune armor. It's definitely the inefficient way to go. It's better to do like hard clues or PVM, but it just feels like, I don't know, it feels like a reasonable option. Anyway, this is just 5,000. Let's see the increased defenses. Okay, we got plus 20s and everything and minus 3 in magic. That is huge. Okay, watch this. My current, I think I added this up to be about 500, right? Wait, it's a bit lower now. Why is it lower? 141. Oh, must be. Did the rune mace have defenses? Confused what I might have changed. I think the only thing I changed was putting on the simi. Shouldn't change defenses, does it? Oh, it does a little bit. Weird. Okay, anyway, we're talking about roughly 550. Now when I equip this shield, should be a lot more. 159, 162, 144, 3. It's positive now, which is interesting. At 157, 625. So basically that means I should be getting, instead of constant 8s and 4s, it should be 9s and 4s. I think it still rounds down, so it's not even that great. Wait, how close am I to the 100? No, I'm not that close. 625. So if I add the no mammy, it's like 635 or something, 634 or whatever. So let's now attempt the Moon's Apparel. Let's go here. I'm gonna go to the Blood Moon first. Okay, I don't really know the fight much, but I've seen it in. Oh, I forgot that yeah, okay, so step on this square, that's supposed to help. Let's turn on auto retail, I guess. Probably want to have this on strength. I don't think you need to pray at all. Wait, I need to move. Holy, okay, I'm dead. Wow. Right, alright, let's try that again. I think I came at an awkward time where he was doing some sort of spec. Do I have to switch this here? I just ate a swordfish for no reason. Equip. I have it set already, so why is it not equipping stuff? Anyway, I gotta pause now. Man, I just logged into a dragon impling, but somebody was already hunting it and it was gone before I could even react. If I check the loot tracker, that's odd. It does not track the gnomes, although it did track the knights and heroes, so I don't know what's up with that, but I'm at the full 280 coin pouches. I got 60 medium clues and also 18,000 arrow shafts, which is amazing. Also, I remembered why I didn't want to do thieving just yet is because I might as well get the rogue's outfit first. So I've got half a mind to do that now. Oh, I must have gotten 99 thieving while I was AFK as well. I think let's do the rogue's outfit, and then I need to really AFK because I got to edit a video. But the other piece of news I wanted to share is I think I'm going to start playing this account on mobile as well. I really can only play one account on mobile at a time. It's kind of annoying to switch accounts on mobile for whatever reason, but I've been playing the main, kind of was hoping to point cap. I'm slowly deciding / realizing that in the last 2.5 weeks of leagues, because today is May 24th, I'm unlikely to point cap the main. I'm only just past dragon rank, honestly, on it, although I do probably have a lot of easy tasks I could do. Easy-ish. In any case, I'll continue playing it, but I don't think I'm going to play it on mobile, which means I'm free to play this account on mobile. However, I don't really record on mobile, so I don't want to do anything too exciting. But I think there's a decent amount I can do just getting the skills up, getting KC at various bosses, stuff that I'm not likely to have too many interesting things happen, and then hopefully anything that does happen I can just kind of summarize for you afterwards. So I hope that that doesn't like screw the viewing experience too much, but we will see. I'm not fully decided, but I think that's what I'm going to do. Look at the bank. I had 4 medium clues, so it's a big difference without having conniving clues. It's good that I have thieving, because otherwise I don't know how I'd get them. So I have 1 hard. Do I have elites here somewhere? 1 master. You'd think I'd have an elite, but maybe not. I haven't started Slayer yet. No, I don't have any elites. This is something from a bank tag, I guess. Let's see. I have 1,000 headless arrows. Okay, but watch this. This is why I was excited. I have 7,000 feathers in the bank. Every tick is 150, so it's like darts, but you're getting like 2k XP a pop. I'm not gonna do this now because it's a waste. I might as well do it sometime where I can, you know, multi-skill. But anyway, 200 fire orbs is kind of nice as well. King orbs and swamp toads are probably useless. But anyway, let's pause the gear. I feel like for rogues, then you got to be completely naked, but maybe I have that wrong. You just can't have everything in the inventory. Anyway, let's grab out the games necklace and head over there. Okay, let's see if he lets me in with nothing in the inventory. Sounds good. He wants his harmonica. When you enter the maze, I'll give you another jewel. Okay, I guess we could do it. So, let's see. Ah, yeah, no, okay, so he doesn't let me have anything on me. He just doesn't tell me until I try to go in. No worries. I think it's like 1 out of 2 or something. I'm trying to think if there's any way that they would boost it as a mini game, but search Rogue's Den. Let's see. Rewards. Oh, interesting. Chance scales with your chance of getting an equipment crate, I guess including both the chance to fail and the chance to get a rogue's kit, is slightly scales up with level, but we're talking from 40 to 47% from level 50 to level 99. Anyway, I'll get the maximum, and it says expected attempts to crack a safe for full set is 11 attempts. Of course, the bigger buff I have is being 80 thieving or above. There's a much shorter route. So let's go to gear. No, the gear tab is this one. I don't know why I have the myth spear, but whatever. Let's just remove everything and deposit everything. I guess Celestial Ring is more of a tool. Golden Prospector is more of a tool, and only 3 new items in terms of gear. Now we can run it. So it's roughly 1 and 2, 5 pieces. It says about 11 attempts. Let's see if that is what it takes. This is attempt number 1. Just gotta say, by the way, that RuneLite makes this pretty brain dead. That you could just click, because it says run, click open. You just follow the instructions and it's fairly easy. Run to there, run to the next square, it says run. It's pretty nice. And this, oh, I guess I was recording the entire time. This is the part that is a huge time save if you're 80 thieving plus. That doesn't show you. Maybe if I have the instance map. Did they get rid of that? Here, show instance map. It doesn't exactly, you can't see the whole screen, but weird. Basically you got to go all the way around if you're not 80, and then there's a huge cut through, like we're talking, I would say about 2/3 of it. Maybe I'm a bit overestimating, but I think it might be something like that. I mean, judging by the time, I guess you save about half the speed. I think I go here now. I ignore all that. Yeah. First attempt, and it is successful. Nice. I'm just gonna bank them all and then make them at the end. Yeah, lets me bank it. That's fine. I'm gonna cook. Do I have anything I can cook? Because I gotta go AFK for a few minutes. Oh yeah. Nothing for a task as of yet. Wait, actually. It's only been a couple hours, but I wonder what cooking level I might have from the butler. Ring, collect. Shouldn't be too much, but we'll see. Nice smattering of food, 200k. That's level 66. And I've confirmed that he continues doing the same thing. So if I check here, currently producing 7 cooked fish per minute. So I can just dismiss him. What happens if I just leave him? Say nothing. As you were, he says, excellent choice, sir. Anyway, we got a nice amount of food. That's good for PVM. Some anglers, manta rays. So it's salmon and monkfish for low level, but then you got a bit of high level food as well. Although 50 pieces of high level food in like what? I don't know, it's been an hour, 2 hours maybe. That's pretty decent, I would say. But yeah, I might as well cook, although it's not extremely AFK, but whatever, I don't have time to think about it. I'll cook some salmon. Okay, now it's working. Maybe, I don't know what I was doing before. Alright, that's 69 cooking. I'm gonna go finish the rogue's outfit and then AFK lots of medium and possibly hard and elite clues. Not really sure yet, and that will hopefully give me time to edit the video. I'm trying to do minimal editing, but I had an issue with my mic cutting out for like half an episode, so that's fun. I gotta actually properly edit that. Ooh, stepped in the wrong tile, but seems to be fine. So yeah, I'm gonna AFK. Well, I'm gonna do rogues then I'm gonna AFK, thieve, medium clues, get that video edited, and then we should be able to do just like tons and tons of tasks. I think that is the plan. Try to rush the last area, rush the last 2 relics, and then we go back to demonic packs. I think that's the most efficient. I think that's what makes sense, but you know, who's to say? All right, second rogues den is a second crate. Very nice. Okay, let's see if we can go 4 for 4. Sorry, 5 for 5. That would be insane. All right, run number 3 is a third crate. If this is somehow boosted in the leagues, like, I don't know, like it's guaranteed, that would be incredible. But I feel like I'm just getting lucky now, and then it's going to come back to haunt me. But that's 3 for 3. Number 4. All right, there's the rogue kit. Fair enough, to be expected. I think we can just go ahead and drop this. I don't have any use for it. I mean, that could turn into a rope. Ropes are always useful, but whatever. Don't need it. Let's go for number 5, and hopefully we can get these last 2 pretty quickly. Number 5 for crate number 4. Amazing. So we're 4 for 5, and we just need 1 more for the full rogues outfit. I have to be careful here. I didn't record it, but last run I actually failed because I took the flash powder and I was getting ready to stun the NPC, and he walked right up to me. I thought I was safe where I am here, and I just like have to stun him when I run up to him, but he can actually run walk all the way up to where I'm standing here, where the flash powder spawns. So if you're not careful, he can spot you if he's not stunned, and you're just, you know, hanging out at the spot where the flash powder spawns. So that was news to me, and that's a shame because it's like 2 seconds away from the end. But here we go. This is going to be run number 6, and we only have 1. Excuse me. I clicked the safe and it started pathing me backwards. All right, let's try that again. I don't know why it says walk here. Sometimes I run by accident, like control click isn't working, and it seems to be fine. So I don't know. Yep, that's it. 5 out of 5 rogue equipment crates, and that only took me 6 runs. So don't know if there's some sort of boosting going on in the leagues, or I was just super lucky. But let's take these out and make ourselves the rogue's outfit. So here we go. We'll just go down the list. Definitely rogue equipment, mask.
Collection log slot.
And thank you, Sea Engineer. That is a collection log. Top.
Completed.
Trousers.
Log slot.
Imagine I get one mistaken here. Boots and
completed.
gloves.
Slot. Completed.
And that is a hard task to equip full rogues. Now I am going to, I think we'll go straight back to gnomes, just get lots of medium clues before I start worrying about hards or elites, I guess. Right? Yeah, let's do that. Once we stack up a couple hundred mediums, I guess we can move on. Basically, there's no, well, is that kind of dumb? Nah, let's do that. It's sort of dumb because I only need 75, right? But at the same time, it's nice to have a bit of extra clues stacked, because then I can avoid anything that's too difficult, or like I don't have the I don't have to do the emote steps if I don't want to. I can just skip a lot of steps if I have a, you know, a nice big stack of clues. So I think that's what we're gonna do. All right, so we can pickpocket gnomes right here in the tree. And I kind of want to see. I guess I was getting 10 of these at a time before, and 30 arrow shafts. The GP is pretty sick as well. I kind of want to see the 20 clue scrolls come in, because in the main game it's 1, with Larcenist it's 10x, and then hopefully it should be 20x with rogues. But I want to see it come in. Most of the other loot is pretty useless. I mean, the orbs might be nice to have. Let's see. Come on, where's the clues? Nothing yet, but 1,200 arrow shafts, which is kind of nice. An 80k. Oh no, it's only 10. Does rogues not stack with? I mean, at the very least I got the hard task, so it is what it is. But loot is increased by 10x for the following. Weird. Here, I'm getting... Maybe it's just the clues. Let's see. Maybe rogues doesn't work for clues. Is that possible? I'm very curious now. So, like, okay, let's look at the arrow shafts, for instance. I'm getting those pretty frequently. Oh, no, don't attack. Damn it. Let's change the left-click option on the gnomes, I think. Hold up. Left-click gnome is pickpocket. Also for gnome woman. Okay. So, if I'm pickpocketing her, how much GP am I getting each time? Oh, there's another 10 clues. Nice. Let's look at the arrow shafts. 1800. Of course, now I'm not getting... Oh, I got earth runes as well. 1880. Is that right? 1960. So I'm getting 80 each time. Now take off the rogue's outfit. Hello? Oh, I'm still thieving while I take it off? That's wild. Now I'm getting 20 each time? Huh? 40? 30? Is it? Oh, it's a random amount. Hold on, let's look at this. I see. In the main game, it's between 2 and 4. So that's a bad example. That's the only one that's... Okay, so Swamp Toad's 1. So I should be getting 10 Swamp Toads at a time, or 20 with the Larcenist outfit on. Sorry, 20 with the Rogue's outfit. Right? Same thing for the Gold Ore and all that. Everything is 1. So here, 10 Fire Orbs. And if I put this on, I should be getting 20 at a time. Swamp Toads, Kingworm, Gold Ore, all that stuff should be 20 at a time. So let's see. The arrow shafts are a bit trickier because it's because there's a range of what you can get. I keep looking away, but anyway, I think it works, just not for clues, which is kind of makes sense because in the main game, rogues doesn't work for clues. It's a bit of a shame, but you know what? If I have to sit here and get lots of clues anyway, even if I don't save time on that, I at least will be getting more GP along the way. I should be getting double the coins, so that's nice. But yeah, I'm gonna AFK this and try to get that last video edited, and hopefully going forward the videos should be more smooth sailing, because this last one with the mic issue was really annoying to deal with. Okay, I'm nearly at 300 medium clues. I know I have about 50 or so, 60 in the bank. 4 mil GP. I think we can pause here, and probably once I bank a white stack of arrow shafts, let's take a look, because I did do a bit of thieving before. No, not quite a white stack. 93,000 arrow shafts, 5.5 mil GP, and 350 medium clues. I think that's a good place to call it. Let's go to Arty Knights for the hard... No, sorry, Paladins for the hard clues, and I will get some free Chaos Runes there as well. Got a bunch of gold ore, but that's pretty useless to me. I'm not planning to smith that. The fire orbs might be nice for crafting, but again, I don't know that that's going to get any use. And then the toads and kingworms are completely useless as far as I know, except for maybe a few for herb lore or maybe gnome cooking, but you know, nothing in this kind of quantities. 12,000 swamp toads is kind of ridiculous. So yeah, let's go back to Arty and thieve some paladins. Yeah, and there are my first 10 hard clues. Again, I have 1 in the bank, so that's like a, what, 1000% increase or something. And the GP flies up much faster here. I'm already at 170,000 gold. Actually, it's doubled because I haven't opened any coin pouches. It should go up to 340 when I open that. Nope. Not at all. I guess the coin pouch is 1x, and then everything I get here is 20x? I don't know. Beats me. But the point is, I don't really care about the coins. It's kind of passive, and it's a lot more frequent to get coins from the paladins and heroes, so it's going to be a lot less AFK than the gnomes were, but that's okay. I'm anyway at the computer. I can see, hopefully, when I stop pickpocketing and just click it again. Just editing a video, so that's why I have to AFK now. Okay, I don't know. There was something wrong with my recorder. I was in the middle of doing a voiceover. I just want to edit my video, but I have not had this random yet, I don't think. So let's go ahead and help out Molly. Okay, red blouse and dress, kind of cuff. What do they call those? Like shoulder cuff? No, shoulder. I don't know. Like little sleeves and hair up, giant circle earrings. That's got to be enough details. Yeah, I know what I'm doing here. It's okay. Let's use the control panel. It's definitely this one, right? You can't turn around at all. Yeah, that's her with the earrings. So let's move too much this way and grab her. All right. Oh my, quite the zoom in there. Yes, yes. Okay, managed to catch the sister. Come next door. I don't know why it just doesn't teleport you out like the rest of them, but okay. And that is 3 uncut diamonds, but more notably, it's a medium task, which I think we've done most of them. I accidentally dismissed Leo since I looked like I searched for a bunch of different ways to find it, but I think it's zombie. I equipped a piece of the zombie outfit. I didn't realize. I was like Gravedigger, Leo, nothing. So not all of them show up if I type in random. Actually, none of them do. Event. Flag bush, that's forestry. Do I not have any more? Bob. Maybe the Leo's the only one I have left. I'm not sure. But in any case, next time I get a random, I just got to double check that I don't need it before I dismiss it. But that's almost 1 mil thieved already. And only the 10 hards. Also 18,000 chaos. This is a nice way to get like super AFK Tuckle, because you could just thieve chaos runes directly. Oh, multitasking. That's 25 mil thieving XP, an elite task, and I almost caught the pop-up, but I was trying to record a voiceover at the same time, so unfortunately I missed the pop-up, but you can see it in the chat. That's cool. Always nice to get a 200 point task. 3,200 till tier 7. So after I didn't really have time to follow through with Moons of Peril the other day, I ended up just setting up the gemstone crab and got my strength up to 83, and now I'm working on attack. Kind of a short-term, medium-term goal to get 80 attack range magic to equip the Teku Salamander, and then I mean also kind of want to get 99 attack so I can skip the Warrior Guild tokens. But I'm thinking of setting up for a fire cape now. Let me just see if it's worth waiting for more packs or just doing it now. With melee, I have to consider it because I don't think I have a ton of healing yet. I thought, I should get better food for the fire cape, and I've got all this raw moonlight antelope. Let's go ahead and cook it. But it's level 92, so that got me thinking cooking I've never really improved through the butler, so let's ring collect like 3 days worth of herbs. Wow. Yeah, it's 3.5 mil. Level 92 herbler. New job. Let's get some cooked fish, which means I'll get cooking levels and food. I don't know if it's gonna be sharks or what, but surprise me, I guess. That's a really nice herbler level I got. That's kind of crazy. So I don't have any prayer. This is a possible issue. I wonder if I move away from demonic packs and try to... No, I think... Let me look again at demonic packs I've got available. Oh, no, not here. Tasks. Demonic packs. I mean, I could try Moon's Apparel. The thing is, I don't have any prayer store in the bank, and I don't have any snape grass, so I'd have to plant some or something. A lot for the echo bosses. So for the Slayer stuff, what am I waiting for? Wait, why am I not doing Slayer yet? Is there any reason? Is there any reason I should wait to do Slayer? Like, I've got Culling Spree now. Yeah, I kind of want to wait till I have a minion at tier 8. It's so far away. Is that crazy just to postpone all the PVM until then? I could try to just go through tasks. It's not a crazy idea. Let's take a look at tasks. I haven't done very many in Kandarin. Maybe I'll do some quests or something. Okay, here's the plan. I know I'm going to want at least the Already Easy Diary, probably the further ones as well. The Easy Diary should be able to bang it out pretty quickly. The other ones I'm going to need a bunch of quests for, especially the Medium Diary. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do that right away. But the plan is to, as I travel around Artie and Yanil area for that diary, for the easy one, I'll try to look around the task list and do the other tasks in the area while I'm there. I'm only just realizing now that I was doing Mahogany Homes a couple days ago and I paused, and that's going to be more annoying to do now that I've already unlocked it. It's not going to be the end of the world, but it's going to be a bit more annoying. I had everything just in Falador. Alright, is what it is. So I'm actually going to start in Falador of all places because one of the tasks is to enter your POH from Yanil. Oh, actually, there's a move your task to Yanil, and I think is entering it from Yanil maybe a diary task? I'm not sure. But anyway, there was something also for redecorating. Did I do that already? I guess I did that already. But anyway, now I can just get to Yanil really easily. Let's go outside. And yeah, there's a hard task. So I'm not doing the hard diary right now. Oh yeah, I redecorated to the Civitas theme. Looks kind of cool. Anyway, while we're here, let's browse the Hunter store for a diary task. Alec. Thank you. And then let's go into the Wizards Guild for a Leagues task. And then I think I can equip, I could equip some Mystic stuff. Do I need any runes while I'm here? Probably not. Let's equip the gloves, I guess. Nice. And then now, do I want to go straight to Artie? No, let's run up here first and do some fishing trawler, I guess. Apparently there is a world now for fishing trawler, although I think I just missed the boat. I guess these guys did as well. I think I need to do it for a task, or did I do one already? Let's see. Troll. Yeah, complete a fishing trawler game. And then there's something for anglers, which I haven't even done on my main yet. Full angler. And I need a rusty sword for the diary. I could get it from Kraken eventually. Maybe that's what I did on my main. Question is, do I want to wait 4 minutes? Maybe I have something I can like cook while I'm waiting or something. I don't know. Trying to think how I can be a bit efficient. Or maybe there's some other task I can do. I'm waiting. I'll look through the task list. Maybe that's sort of efficient. Oh gosh, I think I reversed the recording again. It looks like I am going to be able to finish this. I don't know how. There's constant water on the ground, but we're pretty close to the timer being done. That's that green bar. But the net is ripped and the rail is broken, so I don't know if we've been getting any fish. Everybody's been too busy with the let's see, inspect, then we can fix that. I think everybody's been too busy with the downstairs to worry about the fish. We'll see if I get anything, although I think it just affects the amount of fish we get. I don't think it affects like anglers. So I guess it's alright. Looks like there are people bailing actually. Let's see, they're doing stuff here, but they're not fixing the leak, so I guess they must be bailing. That's probably how we're surviving. But oh, it's 40 seconds left still. Oh, the green bar's contribution, not a timer. That's my bad. Anyway, I do think we'll manage to eke out the kill here, but just barely. And I don't know that I have time for another one. Maybe one more, and I gotta go do some IRL stuff before I can get back to it. So we'll see. Looks like everybody's bailing, so that makes sense. We must be just breaking even in terms of like we don't see the water go away, but we're not drowning. There we go. We did it. I'm very curious to see how much or how little there is in terms of the catch. There we go. That was a medium task to complete the game.
Collection log slot.
Oh, very nice. We got anglers, waiters. Let's withdraw that and put everything else in the bank. Also got mantas, which is going to be needed if I ever get the elite diary done. I think let's go one more game. I do want to get a rusty sword if possible. I don't know what the odds are of getting it from here. Probably look that up. Rusty sword. OSRS. Item sources. So you got the classic ham guards from Mistalin. I could get it from Ogre Coffins, which is an interesting one since there's another task to bury an orc bone. Otherwise, the fishing trawler rate varies. That's 1 out of 73 from Kraken. So, yeah, I don't know. If I look here, rewards. Just as varies. No. Oh, here. Between 0 and 2 junk are caught every time, where the chance for 1 is about 37% and the chance for 2 is about 16%. Huh. So, sounds kind of like it will take a while to get the rusty sword. I guess we'll see. Alright. Alright, another successful game. Another time where the water was on the floor the entire time, that's fine. The net was also intact almost the entire game, so I bet I'll see a decent amount of fish. Yep, but no uniques and no junk, unfortunately. I mean, I guess I may as well keep going until I get the rusty sword. Seems a little nuts, but I think on my main, I must have hit up Kraken before I ever did the diary, which seems kind of crazy. But yeah, I wouldn't. Oh no, I think I got it from the Crazy Arc. It's a 1 out of 32 from the Crazy Archaeologist, so having the wieldy helped for that. Interesting. Anyway, I feel like with the boosted drop rate, it's like a 1 out of 2 or a 1 out of 3 to get a unique. Because it's usually a 1 out of 8, maybe. All right. Ooh, there's a dunce. Sure, but you're gonna bring me back to here or... Oh, nice. I love the helper. It's great. I'm afraid I'm going to miss the boat here. I think I did. That's so sucky. I just missed the boat. It was worth it for the task, I guess. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll go and do some other tasks, then I'll come back to Fish Controller later. Let's tell you to RD. That might be a medium RD task. Yeah. Okay. Let's go through the list. We gotta pickpocket a bunch of stuff. I gotta sell some silk to the silk trader. I'm gonna ask for 120 coins. He's gonna give me 50. I'm gonna say 60, and that is an easy task. Gotta steal some cake. Fur, spice, and silver. Here for the fur. Nice. Oh, okay, that's enough. Spice. Another medium task. Okay, stop. I think I need all these spices. Silver's up here somewhere. Nice. I should have done that before. It's 20 silver in like a second. I should have done that before when I needed the task to craft 20 silver. And I think there should be a task to steal from the gem guy. I must have done that already. Or maybe there isn't. I don't know. And I gotta steal from the Knight of Arty 50 times. And then Kingworm, Elite Scroll from a hero. Okay. That's about it for thieving. I guess once the coin pouch says 50, I'm done here. Having Larcenist is amazing. What do I want to use the book on? Oh, it's definitely agility, right? Because I don't have the steering boots on this account. Yeah, definitely agility. Nice. Okay, so this is pretty chill. Let's go ahead and use this on agility for 16,000 experience. Holy. That got me up to 70 agility. Okay, we've pickpocketed 50 times. That was another medium task. And oh, let's find a hero to thieve from, I guess, next. Paladin. Paladin's nice for the cast runes, although I don't really need that. Hero. Should we go full rune? There we go. Let's join these guys pickpocketing them. And I assume this will take some time. That's an elite task. Because, let's see. I look up a hero. And then pickpocketing stuff. Okay. Elite is 1 out of 1,400. Yeah, and I don't think that's boosted. I think just when I hit that rate, I'll get 10 elite clues. Ooh, there's blood runes. Hold on, hold on. We can cast Wind Wave on something. I can't trip what I'm doing. Nice. That is 80 points. So yeah, basically from the hero, it's a drop table that's very similar to I don't know if it's Vyres or Elves or both, but it's like Death Runes, Blood Runes, Jug of Wine, Fire Orb, Diamond, Gold Ore. Most of those are pretty common. Diamond and Gold Ore are a bit rare. And then the Elite Scroll is ridiculously rare. I don't know why they made it one out of 1400. If you look at Paladin, I think that you can thieve hard clues from a Paladin. Out of 1 out of 500. That's a bit more reasonable. And then Gnome, you can get a medium at 1 out of 150. So that's much more reasonable. The thing with leagues is if you have conniving clues, any source is 1 out of 15. So suddenly this becomes insanely easy to get. It's like 100 times easier instead of a 5x boosted drop rate, which I don't think clues get a 5x boosted drop rate. So anyway, it's funny you could empty the bailing buckets here. I just don't want them to take up 2 spots in the bank. All right, let's head up to Gnomes, I think. Oh, there's the Fire Orbs for the first time. Now let's continue doing the Arty Diary, and then I gotta go in a minute anyway. The thing is, it's not like, wait, does Larcenist allow me to stack more coin pouches? Is it 10x? Is it 860? Hold on, maybe that is a bit AFK. Larcenist. Amount of coin pouches I can carry is increased by 10x. Plus it's 280. Just if I had the Arty Diary done, it would be 1400, which is the exact drop rate. Huh. I mean, except you don't always get coins, right? So you usually do, not always. Okay, I gotta use the altar. Oh, I'm practically done. All right, let's go to the teleport to the Runescence mine and use the altar, and then I'm done with the diary. And that will increase my coin pouches to something. 56. It doubles it. That's pretty cool. Teleport. Very nice. Thank you very much. Let's just tally right back to Arty. Save a bit of time. And let's go pray at the altar. Oops. No. Normally I would try to like combine this with some medium clues or something, but all right, that is the easy diary done, which is a medium task. And we can go ahead and get the cloak, which will be nice for teleporting around to restore prayer anytime I want to get back into this area, etc. So here we go. Oh yeah, I need 2 spaces, right? That makes sense. Oh wait, hold on, I don't need the cakes or the, I don't know, maybe everything else could be useful. Let's grab the bailing bucket. Let's open up the coin pouches. Now let's try again. And we get a lamp and cloak. Lamp goes straight up on agility, which is 40,000 XP. And now I am not too far from the spirit tree run behind the castle, I guess. And I can go to Treedom Village and what else? Oh, I can start pickpocketing gnomes for a medium clue, I suppose. All right, let's go to Tree Dome Village. That is a simple beginner task. Local gnome? What? That's so funny. That's the gnomes around the Tree Dome Village tree are called local gnomes. That is kind of bizarre. But I'm actually going to go to the gnome stronghold since that tree is right next to a bank and my inventory is a mess. That was a medium task just to enter, I guess. That's interesting. Okay, let's bank all this junk. Mantas are nice for later. Broken arrow is legitimately junk. Let's get rid of all these tools. Anglers, I guess, are tools, right? And stuff I pickpocketed are more like supplies, I would say. Blood runes are runes. Okay, now I've got more inventory space. So let's go ahead and... Are there regular gnomes here I can pickpocket? No, just in the tree. That's fine. I could just set up here and pickpocket this gnome for a while. Oh, I forgot you pickpocket arrow shafts. That's kind of cool for fletching as well. That's actually really nice because, I mean, I could have bought them in the ranging guild, to be fair, but if I'm sat, excuse me, if I'm sat here for a while because I want to get a nice stack of medium clues without conniving clues, then it might end up just giving me a bunch of passive arrow shafts, which I could just buy feathers and one tick fletch them with the woodsman relic. That's kind of nice. There's a task to get a kingworm here. Shouldn't take me too long. And you get coin pouches fairly slowly compared to the hero, at least. So yeah, I think for the hero I might want to wait because you're getting them every, what is that, 1 tick or 2 ticks? It's 2 ticks. Believe you're thieving at a 2 tick rate here. There we go. That's the kingworms for oh, it's a hard task. But imagine if I'm getting 2 ticks thieving, then in half an hour, which is the log out rate, right? You have how many ticks? 3,000 ticks, right? 100 ticks a minute. So 1,500 pickpockets. Now, if I'm getting coins nearly every time, like with the hero, that's about as many as I can do before I'm gonna fill up my coin pouch. At the elite tier of the Arty Diary, 1,400. Right now, I'm getting 560 because the base is 58. So 500. Sorry, is it 58? No, the base is 56. So 560 with our larcenist. That means if I'm most of the time getting coins, I can only do like a bit over 500 pickpockets. It's not such a bad idea, honestly, to pickpocket a hero and then just leave the computer. But for gnomes, it's even better. I don't. Let's check what the rate is, but it looks pretty. It looks pretty rare to get coins. If I go to pickpocketing, it's about 1 out of 4. So if I can pickpocket 560 coin pouches, then you multiply that by 4. I can pickpocket. It's actually 4.267. I can pickpocket 2,300 times, which is way more than what I'm getting logged out. So I'm not getting logged out unless my inventory is full. I'm not getting logged out because I'm like stop, or that's the wrong word. Logging out is going to be regardless at half an hour, but I'm not going to stop pickpocketing because my coin pouch filled. I'm just going to stop pickpocketing because it's been half an hour and I'm idle. Whereas with the hero, I don't know if that's true. So find the hero. The hero is a 1 out of 1.2. So you go 560 times 1.219. I can only pickpocket 680-ish times every 2 ticks. I mean, actually, that's pretty close. No, sorry, because it's half. Yeah, that's not close to 3,000 ticks. That would be like my coin pouch is full after like 10-15 minutes. But if I go and look back at, wait a minute, I might have made a mistake. Coin pouch. No, I was wrong. My coin pouch does not increase after the easy diary. It's the medium that it increases to 56. And then the hard and elite also increase it. The easy does not increase it. This is the first medium clues, by the way. 10 medium clues, just great. So currently I have 280 coin pouches, but at the gnomes, I think that's sufficient. Right, we said 1 of 4.267, so 280 times 4.267. I could pickpocket 1,200 times. It's a bit less than what I could, like the maximum in half an hour. If I got the hard diary done, 840 pouches, and then I go to the hero. What was it? 1.12 or something? Yeah, 219. I picked that 1,000 times. It's not so bad. It's not like that'll be 20 minutes instead of 30 minutes or something. Still probably worth it, but yeah, probably not worth it yet. Anyway, I will stick around at the gnomes, pickpocket, and see how many medium clues I come back to. Well, it's apropos of nothing, but I think I'm going to call it a video there, mainly just because I've finally finished dealing with the editing issue. We did manage to get up to 28 mil thieving here at the Paladins, over 5 mil GP, and just 50 hard clues. So the lack of conniving clues, you definitely see that there. But in any case, here are the skills at this point. I believe it's 499s, hunter, thieving, woodcutting, and fire making. Next, when I can actively play, I'm going to try to blaze through tasks. So I've got quite a few tasks to do, and I would like to unlock the last 2 relics. And then when I'm AFKing, I will probably work on the skills or some of the bigger tasks that are not as quick. But yeah, otherwise this is where we're standing. We are, what's this, steel rank? Oh, it doesn't let me check now. Seems to be steel rank. Yep, steel rank, and we're at we're at, yeah, total points, 13,000 points, 3,000 till tier 7. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.